Hello folks and welcome to the 2023 National Bouldering Championships, coming to you live from Nomad Bouldering Gym here in Sydney. This morning we had the semi-finals, the top 20, and now this afternoon we're down to the top 6, the best of the best boulderers in the country. So folks, let's get on with it. The National Bouldering Championships 2023, let's go.
I keep on fighting. I keep on running. I keep on searching for the light, for the light.
Here we are, folks, and we're back. Welcome, folks, to the 2023 National Bouldering Championships, the Open A Finals this afternoon. This is what we've been waiting for all weekend.
Yeah, big weekend here at Nomad Bouldering in central Sydney, and we're at the point now where it's got all to play for, the top 6 in male and female divisions. Head-to-head, 4 boulders, 1 champion. You know, here we go. Who wants it most?
One to rule them all. And we've had the semi-finals this morning. We've had the Masters and the B finals this afternoon or midday. Yeah. And now it is the Open A's. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. We'll get the team to pull that up. And let's take a look at how the top 6.
We've already seen some massive swings. Like you say, Dylan Park, who qualified 13 of 20, came out guns blazing and boom, top of the leaderboard. There he is, ranked first after the semi-final.
Well, absolutely crushed it. 4 tops in the qualies and 3 tops in the finals. Didn't top all 5 though, but Ben Abel topped all 5 in the qualies.
Yes.
And
5 in 6 attempts, but then came through to the. And I don't by any means mean that he did badly in the semis, but he did the same 3 tops, 4 zones, but in a few more attempts. Dylan basically was 1-1, 2-2, 1-1. No, so excellent effort from them all. But yeah, Ben just slips down a little from first to second. Might put a chip on his shoulder to go back out and assert his dominance.
Fire him up a little, I'm sure. But Liam Healy,
super impressive.
Yep,
super.
Absolutely. Coming from they're somewhere in in the middle of the pack to land in here as well. But absolutely. But 3 tops made it in, and Max with 2 tops in the semis, getting in the 6th position. So you've got Dylan, Ben, Liam Campbell, Sam and Maxim, and a good mix. We've got some Queenslanders, we've got a Victorian, we've got a Western Australian, but dominated here by the
local men. Yeah, a couple of them who do climb at this gym as well. But again, as we mentioned earlier, it doesn't give you too much of an advantage because the route setters are not from one facility. They're brought from around the country and Tasmania to set these climbs. They've knocked it out of the park. And looking at the finals climbs, you're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen at home. They you can see them fuzzed out in the background here, but they are spectacular looking. So I'm excited. You pumped, Jace?
I'm pumped. I think it's going to be great. Listen, why don't we go and have a look at the female Open A and our top 6 there, and see what we've got here. So we've got Maya, Emily, Ali, Summer, Neve, Atako, and Teo.
And first thing to mention is the youth, which we've been speaking earlier. So Tao is only just turned 15. Atako in 6th position is 16, and Summer in 4th is also 16 last week. So you are talking about 3 very young guns. I think Ali's the oldest at 27, so by no means old, just to clarify. But yeah, a lot of youth in the female division, and big variations in height and style and benefit. But yeah, they were phenomenal to watch as well. It was so close in the semi-finals.
It was great. Awesome action, and certainly one to go back and watch on the live stream that came out this morning. But folks, here's your top competitors right now, and there's
Maya did manage to stay top in qualies, top in semis.
Yep.
Can she hold it in the finals? Time will tell. A Victorian, but a well-travelled, well-versed climber with a lot of experience in the competitive scene, and it's benefited us so far.
You see on the screen here, folks, Teo, that she's qualifying number 7. She's not in the finals. Only qualifying number 6, Atako. It cuts off there. So only the top 6 go through.
Right, yeah, I was going to put out. Maybe we're just giving her an honourable mention because of how young she is.
Exactly.
Thanks to the crew. That's a nice tip of the hat by the lads there. But yeah, just bumped out by young Attacker. But yeah, still 15 and got 7th. There she goes.
Well,
a good mention.
We're going to see now out come our competitors, and they're going to be lining up. So we might cut to the main action, the main shots.
Slightly different to the semi-finals, the way this one will work.
Yep.
Here's Emma. And they're just announcing the setting team here, which is fantastic, giving them a bit of credit because they have absolutely dominated. Clarification, Northern Beach, not Sydney. And they've really pushed their chops this weekend to deliver an awesome set.
There's the route setters. Well done.
Worked with Jordan a few times, he's incredible. So here's Big Max, just about to come out.
We've got the competitors coming out, folks, and we're just going to restart the cameras. Unfortunately, a few little glitches. We'll be right back in a second, but you will still hear us. We'll talk you through it so we can get things going. We've got Max coming out now.
Yeah, Max is... again, they're all very young, but yeah, Sam Lavender and a few of these have already got their Oceania spot almost locked up because they did the lead qualifying competition, and the competition and the combine making the top 6 will be enough, but they still want the bragging rights and the pride of going into this in number 1, and also, you know, the higher your point score, it always helps you being selected for national teams moving forward.
So Maxim, Sam and Campbell out. Liam coming out now, and Campbell in 4th. Now, they come out in reverse order, folks, so they might have finished in 1st, Dylan, but he'll come out last in 6th. And the order builds, I think, in excitement for us all. So that's the way the route setters made it work.
No, absolutely. And, I mean, these 3 are all quite tall. In fact, it's actually, all of them are quite tall in this division, except Dylan's a little shorter, but... yeah, big bunch of athletes, so these climbs are going to be very interesting to see how they take them on, but yeah. Just giving them a great introduction if you can hear this at home. Yeah, Salt Lake City, Ben Abel's getting the hype.
And Ben made sure that he did his best in the semis and the qualies, getting him up there in the top 3.
Yeah, we were just climbing in Japan about a month or so ago as well. Big shouts for Ben. Big shouts for Ben. Big energy for Ben Abel. So again, if you're in, keep sharing it at home. Stay tuned. We're about to bring you all the action any minute now. So please share it on your socials. Let everybody know. Let's build up. This is the 2023 National Finals of Bouldering here at Nomad. And here's your first place just coming out now. We're about to cut the cameras to your field for Dylan Parks. Doing a great job, Emma, of hyping them up. You know, if you're a sponsor watching this and you want to work with an athlete, they've all got bags of experience and tons of potential. And there's your top 6 males, so they're out. Sam Lavender wearing lavender. Interesting. Woo! shouldn't mention the youth national, the youth world championship there, but it's okay.
So we've got Atako there.
Yeah.
Neve and Summer on their way out.
Yeah, I didn't realise how young Neve was for her first final as well, so like I say, the experience difference is quite different as young Summer.
Looking quite casual. Doesn't look like she's ready to climb it. Looks like she's watching a movie and eating some popcorn.
Yeah, she's very relaxed. It's a great skill set to have, just a really easygoing, undaunted, unfazed approach.
Nice and casual. But they are going to have 2 minutes to view each boulder problem, folks. That's the format here. So they get the intros. Now, this is a 4-minute format, so they have 4 minutes to climb the boulder problem, or each boulder problem. They will have 2 minutes to go and view in a group as 6 competitors each. And you'll see them walking around. They'll be looking at the boulder problems. They'll be discussing them. They'll probably be sharing beta as, hey, what about this? What about that? It's one of the great things about
Campbell's
this.
staring at him now. He was just looking right at him. I was like,
he's getting ahead of it. He's like, all right, well, can I see the moves from over there?
Yeah, and there's Maya Stasiuk, as well. So, in a second, there's Emily Scott coming out.
Yeah, I mean, they all look young, but, some great young competitors here.
Yeah, I didn't realise how
see.
tall Neve was in comparison to the others, because she climbs very fluid and very flowy, and she was quite flexible. But yeah, she is
quite tall.
Yeah, like a good foot over someone in Atako.
Yeah. And Maya's about the same height as well, so that's
yeah, it's
and not much difference in the males. When it
no, I was going to say there's only Dylan who's a tiny bit short.
Yep.
Sam Lavender is in massive rigger boots though, so he's in his work boots with his shorts. He's a very humble, relaxed guy. But I said he's wearing lavender. He's wearing his own colour for his name.
There you go.
But, I think that's an accident.
He's got it going. All right, folks. Well, listen, we can see a bunch of you on already, so fantastic. Thanks for joining. Make sure you share. Let people know that this is the top boulderers in the country, ready to throw down and entertain and compete. And make sure you give us a shout out in the chat. We've got Ricky Rocks giving Atako, a fellow Queenslander, a bit of a shout out online right now. But you can see they can touch, Ian. They can touch the first
as
holds.
long as they keep at least 1 foot on the ground. Yeah, so they can't jump up, but anything they can reach from the ground, so to speak, they're allowed to touch. These gentlemen's ones, I've seen these got changed about 5 times the other day. They were tweaking it.
Now, I was having a look there before, and there's nothing. It's a 2-hold boulder problem.
Yeah, they've been using these little purple holds. I've not seen much around. They've been using them a bit in this finals, maybe because they are a new style of hold. But yeah,
they're stacking them and whatever. You can see them all sharing a little bit of like, hey, what about this?
Yeah.
Hand here, foot there, maybe around this way.
Well, you can stack these holds as much as you like, but they're still not that great. But yeah, and that's what I think I love about climbing is how the camaraderie, how community is, that they're all discussing with each other and helping each other.
Got a bit of a shout out. Go Ali from Dom Online.
She's in great spirits. We had a chat with her before, and Ali's she was all laughing and joking. So yeah, absolutely
relaxed
she
and
looks
ready.
she looks very locked
ready
in
to
there,
go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Neve's tall. Look, even compared to Maya. So this might this might be some things where it benefits the taller climb, or it's a bit hindrance. So it'll be interesting to see.
We have talked about that at length before, talking about the different body shapes and sizes when it comes to different boulder problems. Tall, shorter, small, the compressed moves.
Yeah,
taller, reachy moves.
Like this pink one, I think the start looks pretty good for all heights things, but then that pop-up thing, if you're that bit taller, it could be comfortable. Then coming around that corner, the extra body. There is times within the same climb that it can be good or bad to be small or tall. If you could change during a climb, I'm sure go gadget would be fantastic. But this black one here, I don't care your height or your ability. The start, there's so much no text on that bottom hold.
You're going low at the bottom, getting around the arete, and then this crazy finish. And we've got a camera around there, maybe to catch some exciting action on the corner here. But we're over to the main wall now. That was the island or the peanut or something they call it. But we're now out where.
Yeah, it used to be the globe, and this is that's the newest edition. So they do like to involve it and engage it in the comps here at Nomad. Now, I know they're going in order, so I didn't know the direct order they're going in. But like this one here, this looks like there's, you traditionally looks like there's some sort of exciting paddle move through the middle. But then you look at it again, and you go, well, hang on, they're not positive holds in the middle. It's going to be interesting to see how they get up. Obviously, you can't jump to touch. You've got to keep your feet on the ground. But yeah, look, they're all trying to figure out. I think they're all in agreement there. If we look at this female climb,
getting some angles, you can start to see. You think, oh, that's flat, but it kicks back a bit and then kicks forward, and the angles, change subtly, slightly, but
Yeah, and the start of this one looks okay. So if you're at home, you go 2 feet on the volume, hand back to that turn, stomp out to the other, reach forward for the jib, or the little small hold, if you will, and you'd be able to pull through. But then you've got to almost come off that same small hold, step your feet up, and then walk up a volume. So that I do think that female number 2 looks the easiest, but it's very deceiving. Like we always say, looks can be deceiving, and there's a lot of balance required to move your feet up over your hand and such. So, like someone's showing there, and then you would just step across. But yeah, easier said than done. There's
a lot of holds on that one there, and there's a fair bit of climbing to do. So from sparse, only 3 or 4 holds to 10.
Well, I'm thinking your hand goes on the zone, you back step across there, and you come at the volume, and I'm thinking, but then from there,
like a good back step in,
from zone to final, it's very difficult. There's a small jib on the top there, but still, you're going to heel.
That ramp sort of pops in and sort of leans you out a little bit, slopes
exactly.
you away.
They're not, and obviously, again, it's a thing of like if your hands are a little bit smaller, like holding those big slopey style fiberglass type holds is difficult. They're not that in cut. And then we're gonna, they're gonna have a quick look at the men's one again. You see how they start on those 2 volumes. So it's like a stretched out start, and then to generate like the power from that press on the volume, you have to sort of adjust your hips and go. I do think that sort of paddly style is not one that you can jump towards because you're basically underneath it. It's almost like a cross.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if they swing off that ball on that left volume or something.
I think you and I were talking before. It'd be good to see maybe the route setters climb it, and we could say
Yossi, yeah.
That's how it was meant to be. And hey, look how the competitors did it. So it's interesting.
There's no debating how this one's done. Through sheer they're all saying sheer bravery, because you got to get up there, so and then grab that, stop, adjust, and then heel back in and go. So
well, I think the great part about this will be the final boulder problems will be on the main wall. The action will be all centered in front of the crowd, which is what the crowd wants.
Yes,
and
much better viewing. Yes.
Certainly, everyone's here packed in like sardines to see the action.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want it any other way, Jess.
Oh, there's the head route setter. Is he giving tips?
Not on hairstyles, I bet.
No, well,
I love Jordan.
Jordan's listening in and thinking, now what's going on? There's the Gamba shirts floating around, which is always good.
Yeah, the shed always has their shirts out. So he's there to answer any specific questions without giving beta, just answering the technical questions, the ins and the outs and such. And then I think they got Yossi over at the other climb with the females. This one does look a bit more readable. It's just like you say, it's total commitment, and then being able to catch that zone as you go, and whether you turn and back catch as Campbell's showing, or if you press into it.
And this is an opportunity for them to ask what's in, what's out, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
And like we saw in the first climb of the day, folks, there was a piece of black tape, but there's nothing out of bounds. No, so technically, Ian, the volumes often are in or other parts of the wall. So that's why they're just getting some clarification, as in, can I use that one? Can I use the volume over there? Is it, whatever. So. Let's.
Sam stood a country mile back, like he's going to see something different now.
Get his binoculars out, maybe. I've seen that happen on the lead climbing.
Yeah, on the lead climb, the trying to see every hole, but it counts. But yeah, I mean, on this one, I think when you got your mind made up, it's like the longer you stare at something, the more you can drive yourself berserk. So it's good.
All right, the fourth one to be looked at. So
this is the female on this purple one, which I think's the nicest aesthetically. I definitely thought it was a really nice looking climb, and I do like the big dishes.
Yep.
The men's one, well, it's another one of them with that double toe compressed into the start, and then you kick and swing. But yeah, this one looks really nice.
It'll be powerful. So a powerful one to finish with, which would be awesome to see. I'm sure there'll be some moves in there that'll please the crowd as well. But Daryl's giving a bit of a shout out to all the competitors. Thanks, Daryl. Great to have you.
Yeah.
Online with us.
I do think this zone seems early in the climb, but then I guess that's what's throwing me about the difficulty of getting the zone, because it looks like you'd almost just rock straight over from the start and be able to press the zone.
Well, and maybe that first move's a bit burly.
Well, that's what's really confusing me, because I was looking at it going, well, you just step across and turn your hips and then lean.
Well, if we look where that one finishes, that purple and white
straight up.
Yep.
Straight up, there's the tiniest jib, and then there's a big top. I don't know if the camera guys will be able to get back and show you that, but it's definitely an interesting start, and then it goes up there.
There it is.
There you go. So you can. I wonder if you can. Well, you can use the volume because it's not gone up, but I can say, I wonder if it benefit. I don't think it will.
No, don't think it will. But again, that's the sort of thing as a smart competitor would go, hey, listen, if I get over there next to that volume, can I use it? And the answer's technically yes, unless you're told no, and if it's taped off, you can't. But that's why they need to check on that with the route setters and make sure that they understand exactly how to do it, because in the middle of a climb, in middle of a boulder problem, with the crowd and the excitement and the adrenaline, you can do things that you might not need to do.
Wait, what's the black one under there? You see? No, but yeah. So this purple one, they've put like on the finish, they put like a white ball onto where the pocket normally is. They've sort of screwed that on over. It's like an attachment. So it might be a case you can jump for it and hold.
Well, it could be exciting anyway, no matter which way you slice this one.
Either way, you're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think there's going to be some awesome moves. So that's it, folks. They've had their 2 minutes per boulder problem. And the format is 4 minutes on. Then we will have a male and female competitor at the same time. Now, folks, just a quick update on the clock. If you were watching before, we had the clock working. The competitors needed it for the first boulder problem. There's the clock. It's sitting there idle at the moment, but we'll come back to the clock, hopefully, and we'll be able to tune in on it. It's not going to be up for the first climb. So what we will do, we'll grab our little stopwatch and maybe keep you attuned to it. You won't be able to watch it along at home. But we will attempt to put the clock back in.
Well, life should have some mysteries, Jess.
Well, sometimes it does. But
is it 4 minutes as well, this one? Or is
it is 4 minutes. It's a 4-minute format because it's not on-site. On-site is when you've never seen the boulder problem before. This is a flash format. So you have seen it. You've touched the start holes. You've had a look. You've had some time to think about what you might do. And now you get 4 minutes, and it's there used to be the old format 4 minutes plus.
Yes,
that used to be fun, However,
we're still doing some social comps and things you see around the gym and such.
There's some young crushers
in that in the youth national shirt as well. So obviously been around the scene.
Yeah, looking, getting some inspiration from their older competitors, and dreaming about Olympic aspirations. I'm sure because many of these competitors here this weekend have Olympic aspirations.
No, absolutely. And I think we're about to get underway. So
in just a moment, they'll be coming on out.
No, I think we've got them ready to go.
Yep, Atako.
They started the clock, I believe. They started the 15-second countdown. Now they're underway. So Max and Atako here, getting some. Oh, look at that volunteer brushing straight. Okay. No,
Atako straight up. Atako not. Oh wow. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's always full of a bag of tricks, isn't she? Bless her. Oh, you see. Yeah. So this is the thing. All the discussions when you're in that group of it, say like you got an Even and an Atako and a Summer, and they're all discussing. Sometimes it can be detrimental when you're all that differently built to think how.
Well, Max is up. Max is up high already.
And you can't, so you won't be able to see that foot very easily.
Like where's the rest of the climb? It's around the corner. Hopefully we can catch that with the run and gun. Probably on number one, get him around the corner. But we do have some, hopefully some action shots.
Come on, the tackle.
Very close. Yeah.
There's still about 3 minutes left. Really precise, really good.
There we go. There he goes. He's getting around the corner.
Too high. There you go. Yeah, Max is the one with hands like mitts earlier. We saw how incredible.
Okay, let's see what he's got here.
Doesn't need the zone, just holding the edge. Little foot hop. Oh, missed it. Unlucky good side.
Now that's cruel. Those feet are absolutely.
See the setters and Emma all holding their breath there and cheering it on, which is great. And we've got the run and gun setting up for this corner angle at this side too, it looks like. So
we're about 2.5 minutes in, folks, so just keeping an eye on that as best we can for you for the moment.
Yeah, 2.5, plenty of time left. Nice attack.
Taco, nice balance. And again, this is all about getting
could
around
put her
these.
foot up onto that start hold a tiny bit higher.
She might need to, but she's quite
the tackler,
flexible and got good high step. She's still got a fair bit of competing to go here, fair bit of climbing to go.
Very popular young climber.
Let's hope we can get a shot around the corner.
Around the corner, bless her.
Well, that was a big hold on the top there for the.
Yeah, that's positive.
Wow.
And also, that's a great start for her because, good confidence fella coming out in sixth, hitting the first time, topping it. Not on the flash, but early in your goals, it's going to be a difference.
And what's he going to try here? He wants to get his foot.
Well, he's already secured the zone, so no worries about needing to do that.
He's going to try and foot swap.
He's got to get that lower hold. He's found it. He's found that lower hold. But I don't think this is as positive as you think. It is kind of a press hold from what it looks like. So it's far.
I think. Yeah. Well, that's
far.
Well, that's what I was saying here. He's kind of around the corner.
So not to doubt you, Jace, but goodness me,
There's
distance.
only 2 holds on it. 3.
I'd get a taxi to that.
It's a. You are kidding me. What is he holding
Surely
on to?
No.
That
is he putting his foot on the zone?
Wow.
Incredible.
How good is that? Well done.
You wanted to see the best, you're seeing them. You're seeing them. And this is the 6th place qualifier. Phenomenal, Max.
Oh, give him a shout out. There we go.
We got a good interview with him earlier yesterday as well. I had a good chat with him. And
if we get a chance, we might show that a bit later before the presentations. But Max, well done, mate. Good job.
Wonderful human. Well done.
The instant replay up there. Maiden shouting out. Go, Max. Well done.
Big mitt just is on it. It's like he's got a catcher's glove on.
Wow. That was it. It looked like there was nothing, and he made it look like there was plenty. So
we're just going to wait for the clock to run down. So 30 seconds left, and then we'll get the next ones out.
All right, the crowd is packed in there. Look, we told you they're packed in like sardines, folks. They're waiting for the action.
Well, you wouldn't want to be anywhere else. If you're in Sydney, this is where you want to be.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see Neve and Big Sammy Lavender. So, again, we'll see a similar climber to Max actually in style. That's not any disrespect to link them together, but very, very patient, methodical, strong climbers.
Now, we're only going to see 2 climbers on this one boulder problem for the whole section. So that's good. We're not going to miss any of the action, folks. So Jewel, oh wow, okay, fancy footwork. And
come on, Neve.
Yeah, you've got to find that work.
She's working out. So again, as we mentioned, much taller to attack her. Will it be more? Looks like Neve has to tuck it outside. Try and do it statically where attack had to jump.
Sam.
Interesting.
Sam moving quite comfortably.
Yeah, he's very, very good at this. I think.
Oh, is he going to do that? Oh, my Lord, if that works, that's amazing.
We're in for a treat, and we're getting it. Now he's going to swap.
All right.
Did he secure the zone earlier? Oh.
All right. Hopefully we can get to see a top here. Sam back up.
You know, we talk about all this no text. These guys could walk on water. I'm telling you now, they do not. It does not look phased whatsoever.
Neve working it out as well. I mean, again, we thought Atako made that look maybe a little soft, but again, underestimating Atako, and you know,
many have made the mistake. Many have made the mistake. Yeah, and it's. I mean, I'll never will. I always believe she's got the potential to win everything, and. You know, we worked with her for a long time personally.
The foot swap now, so let's see if that works.
Oh, there's a lot of great climbs. Okay, 3rd time's a charm, Sam. Come on. Come on, Neve. So it's my first time seeing Neve this weekend, and she's definitely been delivering. But again, this is where that little bit taller might be playing that slightly, slight negativity aside thing. Because sometimes you get like the qualifying that dyno first was beneficial to be taller. It's really a detriment here.
Atako had a different foot up and just popped to it and just got the balance point, didn't she?
Great balance. Really got herself touched up right against the wall. Okay, Sam. Wow, so precise.
He's got this part dialed.
I watched him at the finals in Brisbane at Boulder Fest, and they were very, very, very stiff finals there. And but the way he climbed through it, you're just completely unfazed. And
he's going to try the cross-through method again. He felt comfortable with that, maybe.
Yeah, well, I think if he thinks he gets his toe rub on it, he knows that
it's a bit difficult to find something here. So
the swap's just such a intense move. But yeah, see, maybe he's going to do the swap in the fridge. So if he holds this like a fridge.
Here we go.
Oh, no. Wow.
Oh, gee.
Just leaning back to get more adjustment on his hips.
Now he needs to then, it's in the wrong way.
He's smiling.
He's like,
he's got a minute.
You're
he's
kidding
got
me.
60
You're
seconds.
kidding me. What's going on here? Yeah.
What a delight.
Let's go. Oh, he's got the foot swap. Oh.
Come on, Mr. Lavender.
Let's go, Sam. All right, Neve back on.
So Neve needs to get this zone first.
She's just
well.
got. She knows.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we
and
go. Really
got the
nice.
little toe hook.
Underhook,
Little toe hook. Just balanced her up now.
And we've seen
her.
her.
We saw Atako do this. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
35 seconds. Come on, plenty of time.
She knows what to do there now. Again, these slabs are like a little bit challenging to climb fast. That's the challenge.
Well, I think the biggest challenge was finding the smallest holds ever made for the feet. Because that's phenomenal how small they are. So you need to do this swap, Sam.
He's going to do the swap.
15 seconds. You're probably not going to get time. I'd say rest your feet up. Same with Neve. She's knocked on the head. She said, not for me on this one. They've been smart. Leave time. Okay, Sam, don't worry about that.
All right, here we go. Now, the next two climbers are out, and they're going to be up on the wall in any moment. They'll run
seconds,
out. 10, 15 seconds. The clock will start again. But the crowd started to get quite excited.
So we're underway now. So we'll see Campbell and Campbell very, very good at this style climbing again. And then Summer again, like I say, let's see how she goes at the other.
Campbell not mucking around. Climber. Aggressive start on that one. It's like, let's get into it. Bit of a shout here from Rain. Go Neve and Ryan. Go Neve as well.
Oh, Summer, nice, nearly.
The Chug crew represents. Nice.
Bit of a knee brace on Campbell. I don't know if he was wearing that earlier today. I hope it's just a long-standing type precautionary type thing he likes to wear. But or maybe saw a knee bar in the climbs. But
I was going to say might be I don't know where you could get a knee bar on here, but if anyone could find one, maybe he could.
Oh yeah, I never doubt him on anything. So, but yeah,
Summer's trying to work this one out.
I love seeing the three different climbers. Oh my goodness, yeah. That is just
camped out there for a week. Harris,
I think she just made that move by pure confidence and will. Because I mean, look, this is the attacker way as well.
It was.
So maybe they spoke to each other.
Oh wow, nice. There you go. Oy, yes, that's great. Great to see it top. The crowd enjoyed that too, and Summer's pretty happy. Get the nerves out. Get the competition
16
underway.
years in 1 week, and that kind of confidence just slap that foot into that back catch there. Well done.
Yeah.
Come on, Campbell. Lovely, lovely chat. Oh, a tiny bit further. There you go. You got it.
There we go. We've seen a couple of different versions here with a lower sort of step down and go around. Campbell's going to see what he can do with that one.
Well, if you do the crossover like this, it does put you in a better spot for the next move. There you go.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was...
All this core strength and balance they've got is phenomenal.
And they're standing on nothing, folks. Really, seriously.
If you don't believe us and you're in Sydney or if you're worth driving, prove us wrong. Come down here and try it.
Left hand on
tag
the zone.
Tag me in your Instagrams.
I think he was awarded the zone before, but he's just trying to find a little bit more space here. Oh,
nice foot. Oh, no. So you've got about half his time left, 1:45, so he's not in a particular rush.
That seems to be kind of a bit of a fridge squeeze move there, which...
yeah, well, Sam still got the zone on his first go, which is a good help, but Max did too. He topped on his second, which is great.
Yep.
We'll see if Campbell gets this as well.
We'll see if Campbell can repeat. So it's a step up to step down. He's still got a bit of time left, 120, 120.
Yeah, the step down is definitely the way to go here, I think.
We'll try and get you the live clock in the next Boulder Problem, folks. We'll see how we go.
But for right now, all you have to do is stay tuned for this joyous viewing.
We'll give you the heads up as we go. Campbell, we all know he'll only be satisfied with a top. He's doing the cross through it. Now this, it's quite difficult because...
Sam Lavender, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because then you have to kind of like kick.
Yeah.
Kind of like kick out. It's difficult. 46 seconds. I don't think he's going to have enough. He might make the call, which makes Max's second go top very, very important.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Well, he got the foot swap, and I think the foot swap either...
Oh, he hasn't started. Put your second foot on.
Yeah, there we go. It's happened.
I think it was just luck, but yeah. There you go. This is the way that Sam was doing it. 25 seconds, so you kind of have to turbo slap, which is unheard of.
Well, and again, you know, we've seen this a few times. Maybe a little bit faster on the slab. Don't overthink it, and
10 seconds.
You know, maybe the muscle memory kicks in. You know, the instinct works, the adrenaline kicks in, but not enough time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good effort.
Well, there you go. Least the zone. Everyone has reached the zone at this point.
So now we'll have...
We've seen 2 tops on the females.
Atako and Max going again as well, so they'll start the second. And we're going to have Ali...
No, we're just going to have all on this competitor. We're not rotating through, Ian.
Oh, I apologise. Yeah, well, oh my gosh, yeah.
Different formats. So,
oh, no, sorry, that's my bad. Yeah,
no. We wanted all the action, didn't we? We wanted it all one go.
It's been a wild day. But yeah, so we've got Liam now and Ali as well. So, like I said,
Ali all the way from Tasmania. Thanks, Ali. Good to see you here. Thanks for travelling.
Yeah, Liam performed brilliant.
Big shout out from Daryl online for Campbell. So thanks, Daryl.
Yeah, well, it looks like Liam's about to flash the zone too. Gets on his first shot.
So that's he's seen the foot. I think he'll get that first go.
Yeah, definitely will be given the zone on the flash. Now, Ali, come on, Ali. She's absolutely lovely. I was chatting to her earlier again. So nice.
Now she's approaching this a little bit more statically.
No, a bit of an adjustment.
We've seen it.
The 2 smaller climbers did suit it. So maybe it is one of those ones where
she's got to sort of
get your body out of the way of it.
Yeah, fold into it, then fold out of it, and it's a long way to unfold, but I'm sure she'll make it work, because it wouldn't be the first time that she's had to navigate this type of problem in a competition, or anywhere else, really. But Liam quickly to his high point, going for the foot swap again. Oh, and gets it. Okay, here's where we go.
Gets his toe on, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it now? Getting around this corner, it just looks like it just... Oh, I tell you.
And remember that Max did get this on his second go, so he'll still stay in first, even if Liam can top this. Summer, by the way, if you want to know, got it on her third go, the zone and the top. Atako zone, third go, top on her fourth. So there's literally one attempt to top at the moment between those two.
She's just barn-dooring out. She's leaning over to the right rather than stepping up, but like I always say, easier to call from the comfort of a chair.
Yes.
Other than being on the wall. So...
Come on him. Oh. Minute 45 if you're wondering.
Oh,
she's got it. Ali's got it in the locker now. She knows what to do.
Yep. And he's just... This is where that move...
You're looking at his left toe. He's trying to spin his body around on a toe. So try to turn the toe.
And the hip's coming off at that point,
on a jib, a jib.
Yeah, I tell you what, and like, so impressive, Max's top on that one.
Yeah.
But now, this is where...
Well, I did think he was going to start a chain. I thought, oh, wow, maybe it's not as complex as it looks. But no, it is. It is. Max just really, really did incredible. And, okay, Ali, come on now. Let's see. So,
still a lot of bouldering to go, folks, so it's certainly not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Get that back catch with the toe.
Yeah. Just trying to make that accurate toe catch.
Well, how Summer did it was so impressive, where she just sort of swung her leg out and went... And just slapped it in when the body was about to fall off. Yeah,
almost a blind. Yeah, she almost got that then too.
But it just seemed almost unnatural. She caught it and she just looked back and just slapped it in, but didn't look. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Liam.
Liam's back at this point. He wants to just get his body around the corner slowly so he can stay right in. It literally... Oh, yes. Oh, both of them. Yes, around the corner. Come on.
Come on, Liam. Yep, there's his top. There we go.
Liam gets a top.
Now let's
Fantastic.
see if Ali can get us one as well. This is the question.
Ali now.
She secured it too.
So she makes the zone. Come on, Ali.
I
All
think,
right, big hold at the
once
top.
you get that, you're usually good for that big hold. At the top.
Oh, she's celebrating. 2 hands, Ali. 2 hands. Well
No
done.
London tops in
Well
here.
done. Oh, well, there you go. Yep. Liam giving
Right
Ali
on
a
the buzzer
shout.
she was as well. That's it. Time up.
Well, and like we've said many times, a little bit of that adrenaline rush when the clock is counting down sometimes just gives you the clarity of mind. Not overthinking it, maybe. And here's Ben.
Yeah, so we're going to see young Emily and Ben now coming out in second spots, and then we just got Dylan and Maya left.
Our two second finishers coming out in fifth to get going.
Here they go. So you're underway. You can turn around. The clock beeped. Oh, they must have reset it. Sorry. 3.
Just waiting, facing the crowd. You can't look until the clock actually ticks over, so you've got to stand there patiently. Sometimes there's a little bit of technical with the clocks.
Yeah. Well, I chatted to Emily. I spoke to Ben many times. They both were confident coming in today, so
I thought she was going to flash that. Then they look so solid. All right,
I think Ben might. Yeah.
Well,
he's very good at this style,
and he's a little bit taller too, so he might not even need that lower hold, but he's rethinking it right now.
He's definitely got a lot of
Emily nailed it.
He's a bit nonchalant. He's a bit like a good showman, but I tell you what, he's very, very, very good at this balance, patient style. He's strong as a bull. And Emily, I told you she was feeling good.
Now on the second, and like you said, we've seen everyone top it from there. Well done, Emily.
Yeah, I think.
Ben off.
I think maybe that climb, that lazy one, is just one little move. Like the start's so hard, maybe one move shy, or that positive, maybe a touch positive, because it is almost a jump to a jug. So we're going to have Ben now. Come on.
Come on, Ben. And you can see that angle. That's a great angle. That one where he's stepping back down and around. That was just like...
yeah.
And you think that big hold there is large, but it's not as big as you think it is. All right, here's...
And he's already got the zone. If you're just watching this, you missed it, so he doesn't need to go for that now.
It's a little foot swap.
Just using the edge of good.
Okay.
Do you know how hard that is as well, where he just missed the foot and just kept his toe in until he got there? So now you have to do the same fridge again, but off the next one, leaning over.
Just getting yourself around. Oh.
Too fast. No.
Nice.
You'd think that he's practiced this. You think he's been climbing that climb for 2 weeks. Well done, Ben. 1 minute 45.
A little cheeky smile and a breath. A sigh of relief. You would be under pressure. Now they go back into isolation, folks. So they head straight back out, and look, see, keeping his hips really close to the wall there, and fantastic. Well done.
Yeah, that's
easy top. Easy top. Nice. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but that's
he did
overstating
twice,
it.
and I was like, geez, that's confident.
Yeah.
And I think that was his second shot actually as well. He took
third,
his
I think.
So maybe they just So they'll go Max then Ben if they do it, and then
maybe
Liam got on his fifth.
Yeah. Anyway, long way to go, folks. We've got plenty of bouldering for you, so make sure you stick around and give everyone a shout out online. Thanks for joining. Great to have all of you here.
Yeah, pleasure to be able to bring this to you from Nomad Bouldering in Sydney, the National Boulder Finals. And like I say, if you're watching this in the future and you're just watching it back, this is a heck of a day. Now, I just want to make sure that this goes well for Maya. Come on, she's a little bit taller, up, holds it on the first go. Now, Dylan's a little bit short. He's just missing that jib. Come on, adjust a bit higher up. There you go. So this is where it's going to be interesting because we've got the shorter and the taller climber. She flashes it.
Wow. Okay, throwing it down. That's the gauntlet thrown down right there. come out in number 1 position and stamping
Go
the authority.
Out, yeah, go home in number 1 position after 1, yeah.
That's it.
So Dylan, like I say, a little bit smaller, but there you go, flash to the zone. And again, cowboy style, sometimes the way he moves and portrays and does things that you think are unthinkable, but very, very patient, very precise here. You know, you have to be this for this slabby style, this patient.
This is big sort of fridgy move. Oh, yeah, if you kick out, you come off. But
come on, DP, come on.
Plenty of time yet for him to see what happens.
Shout out to this chap brushing. He tore his abdominums walking to the gym yesterday. Tore an ab.
Gee.
Somehow, yeah, he said he's trying to stretch walking to the gym. Still tried to compete, unfortunately couldn't, and stayed to volunteer and help out brushing. So big shout out to that young man.
Yeah, big shout out to all the volunteers, Sports Climbing Australia, everyone who's involved in putting the competition on this weekend. Wonderful, wonderful job. Big shout out to...
okay, use the towel. Here we go.
Big shout out to the Nomad Bouldering Centre here too. Yeah. Wonderful venue. Fantastic.
Great work from their team to put this on. And yeah, so he's doing the sand line in a straight in. Good step up, nice and smooth. Still got plenty of time.
Knows which bit's got to get done for this.
Well, he was sweet as a nut to hear. It's this next bit, this swap, where it's been sort of getting everybody. Because it's that little bit short, it's a bit more committing to that wider drop.
Staying lower, baby. Just not letting that hip
rotate
out.
Oh, come on, big man. It's okay.
Very tricky foot swap that it's very difficult to see. Get accurate. But, there you go.
Got about a minute and a little bit of change. So.
All right, Daniel. Welcome along. Thanks for the shout out, mate. Good to have you here. But
this is top-notch climbing, what we're witnessing here. And this is, if you are just tuning in, Dylan smashed it this morning and went from 13th to 1st after semi-finals. Maya did exactly the same, but went from 1st to 1st. She just flashed this first boulder problem here.
All right, the crowd's getting behind him. Let's see if he can get this foot swap a little bit lower.
Yeah. Oh, you had it.
So close.
Yeah, so far in this males one, we had 3 tops of the first and 2 not. Sam and Campbell were unable to top it. Liam, Max and Ben did. And on the female, we had Ali, Maya, Summer and a taco top. And unfortunately, Neve and... did Neve was the only one who didn't top it? Or was it Neve and also... I'm just thinking, did Emily get it?
Just Neve, I think,
Emily didn't
at
get
the
it,
moment.
yeah.
No,
I think Emily did get it, yeah. So just Neve, unfortunately. Ali got it on a 10th shot, yeah. I think if Emily did get it or not. Yeah, she did, yeah.
Still a few seconds to go. He's going to give it all. He's not going to die wondering. He's not going to leave it wondering, that is for sure. Quite fast. Let's see how we go. You never know.
Like you said, sometimes when you have to do it quick fire, it's very different. Just hop past now. That's your time.
He gave it a whirl.
Okay, so 3 top 3 didn't in the males.
All right, that's boulder problem 1 down and dusted, folks. And we're going to move on to boulder problem 2 for each of the females. We'll have them, male and female, we'll have them climbing separate climbs. And we'll see if we can get the split camera going on that one.
Yeah, much nicer viewing. I must admit, this is fantastic to be able to focus on it and see every athlete get the time on the camera that they deserve. So we're not going to miss a jot of this. And yeah, thank you for joining us. And we've just seen one of the 4 in already spectacular. So as they're just moving the judges around. They always film as well, just in case there is any appeals. So they've got extra footage, but we're bringing the live stream here too.
All right, we've got the volunteers being absolute fantastic sports, giving the holes a bit of a brush before we have the competitors out. And again...
Do you think I've called this red one right, Jace, or not?
Well, I mean, the holes look big, but I think you're right. That rail, which will be up there on the volume, is going to be the one we need. We'll get.
I think the first half looks pretty readable. Second half, I do think it's just going to be dependent, but we'll see. We've got the gunner there with the camera, because the gentlemen are going to be off to the right here on this orange one here, and the females on this red climb.
We'll get a little bit of a look at that in a minute.
He's got the camera crew moving in, the photographers, I should say, not ours. We're in position, ready to go.
See if the team can get the clock in for this one. It's been moved for that first boulder problem. So if it gets back and we get it in, folks, that'll be fine. But we'll keep you tuned up on the boulder problems themselves.
Absolutely. Well,
patiently waiting now.
We do think, number one, the athletes have a couple of views of the clock and they'd request, that look. So that's fine. We respect that. But we are trying to keep you up to date. But look at everyone moves the crowd. There's even a baby in the crowd. There you go.
He's
the youngest fan.
He's enjoying the show. A few of the competitors from the last couple of days sitting in the crowd as well, always hanging around, helping people bring the vibe, bring the energy, which is good. All right, we've got the clock back in the show, which is good.
Here come Max and Attacco.
Yeah, Max and Attacco out through the crowd. Let's see what they got. We'll hear the countdown and then they'll get on with it in just a second. And we can see that one there. We're talking about this one, the orange and white, 5 seconds before it gets on with it. And little countdown, turn and go. There we go.
Fantastic clockwork. So yeah, like I say, I didn't actually realise the two big black volumes are actually quite nice to walk across. So you could really compress them domes. We have them as well, the black domes.
Yeah, maybe, for the taller climber, that might work quite nicely. Again, there's a lot going on.
Well, the taco is underwear. A bit reached out, actually. I'm already... There he goes. Yeah, he is. He's going to work out in a compression style.
Yeah, you're right. You picked it right, Ian. Walk across, compress, moving on up.
Oh, yes, we've gone for that artistic lens there. Beautiful. Nice. Well, from here...
He's throwing this down again, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look that challenging, which is rare. Is that really bad? Oh, yeah, that's really bad. I teased him. I was like, but it didn't. I mean, I give credit to how strong Max is, but I was looking for the extra complexity. I was like, there must be something, and then there it was.
Yeah.
The downturn, nothing sloper.
Yeah. All right, Maidens, give a big shout out to Max.
Come on, Attacco. Come on, Attacco. So you've got plenty of time now. You just got to lock that in. 2 minutes just over, as you can see on the clock here. Just trying to figure it out, because it is going to be almost a bit of a jump for her here as well.
Well, let's see if she can make this work. She's good on a slab. We've seen that before.
Well, yeah, she's just struggling with that next move, but they're frogs, those next holds. And they're quite good. Oh, wow. Really good. She's going to
move over, and there'll be a bit of there's a jib there that's quite good. The little red one, if you can get to it, but it doesn't look like the feet are so great. Not the right angle or the position to be in. That clock is relentless, though. It's counting down fast and furiously.
Yeah, here goes Max.
Yep. All right, let's see what he's got. Big open hand pinches. We've seen that used once or twice.
It might just be because his hands are so massive.
Like a basketball player?
Yeah, maybe because that's how he does it to make it look so easy.
Oh. But again,
this is prime, having that.
Often first go, best go. You got the adrenaline pumping and you can get up there. But Attacco not getting to the zone yet. We haven't seen a zone from Attacco yet.
60 seconds. Come on,
but Max has reached the zone. Attacco, you can see it's a slab, folks. You think, okay, it's not really kicking back that much, but it's about the...
Well, actually, this bit's leaning about 7-10 degrees off a bit. I don't know if Max is about to go again, but yeah, he's actually leaning deceivingly out. He's really limiting his attempts, Max, as well, which is interesting.
Taking it easy. He's off the ground now. Well, he knows what he's got to do. He doesn't. And just rushing just a little. Got to be often with these feet that are pressure dependent. See if he takes his weight off those feet.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought you'd like really push and compress in as you move.
Yeah, he's doing that now. He's trying to move quickly with. Oh no, run out of gas. Well, it was that first go, best go in.
Yeah,
in that sort of section. But well done, Max. Well done, Atako. But
Yeah.
not to be. Max making a zone. Atako not getting to the zone on that one.
Yeah, I called the oranges hard, but I said the red would be the easiest, and there you go. Attacker couldn't even zone it. It looked very, very complex, actually. So we'll see. We'll see, because sometimes a different athlete comes out with a different idea and it just clicks. We've all seen it in competition in previous years. But yeah, that just puts a cat amongst the pigeons, because, Max comes out, hits the first one, goes into first place. Now it's up to, it can swing again if both of these climbers, Neve and Sam, who didn't manage to top the first climbs, top here. They've come back into a tie, so very interesting.
Yeah, well, there's 3 boulder problems to go. It's certainly not over by a long shot in any way, stretch or form for any of the
twists and turns along the way.
Twists and turns. So let's see what these guys have got in the tank still. He's got to make sure he starts properly. 2 feet, that's it.
He's got big mitts too, so hopefully. See, this start is tricky.
Yeah. Now, he's a bit taller, so he'll maybe...
Yeah, Max just made it look really, really easy, but it obviously is quite challenging.
You're kind of in an awkward position for that first bit. No, I think you've got to move, stay under. If you go out, you'll pop out. That's the... It looks close. Well, it is close, and it's inviting, that hold. So you leave the maybe the not so stable shoulder pushing position to try and grab a hold, but your feet are off and you're swinging out, and you haven't got enough on that hold to keep you in.
Well, I thought at first, like I said, when I couldn't see the black, I thought maybe you'd generate and do some sort of paddle work or some slow paddle. But looking at it now, I believe it is that
all about the shoulders.
Compression. Yeah.
Yep, there he is.
So I think you push your foot down and you walk across.
I think you'd walk across and put your feet up. Or maybe even that then. Maybe it is a little bit of something. You've got to get your foot up on that hold there to stop that swing or stop your body going out. That might work. Or you might just be strong and camp your set or do whatever. But who knows? We've still got plenty of strong climbers yet to
I saw Dylan
show us the way.
I saw Dylan in the final up in Queensland that he, Bouldering, that he basically, it was a free move paddle, and he just stopped on each one. And you were there, Jess, stopped on each one and just worked his way across. So there's a potential for him to repeat such a similar act as he did at that one. Yes. So we'll see.
All right, Neve.
So here's Sam. He's doing it our way. He's a bit better there.
There, see?
I think, yeah.
Maybe not, though, but... Well,
no,
maybe.
He's got it. He's got big mitts. So.
Oh, well.
And knees secure too. At least he gets the zone.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Come on,
all
Neve. Right. And this is in your first, if you're not aware, Neve, it's their first Boulder National Championship as well. And this is where things, you might have many competitions, but you've just got to brush off the last one. Okay, I didn't top. Go again. Go again. And every hole counts. So she doesn't know that Atako also couldn't get this zone. Yeah,
it seems like the zone's going to count a lot on this one. Sam kind of taking a little bit more of a rest, bit more casual approach to what he needs to do. Bit of time on the clock though, 1 minute 26.
Yeah, a little bit of time left.
Yeah, he can do it.
Just go quick though. I like how she's getting there under it now with that.
All right, Sam's back on the wall.
Yeah, we're just going to see how Sam goes here.
Getting that foot up again this time. Oh, just a slip. It's just so delicate, that paddle, a little tiptoe across the tulips of the black volumes.
Yeah, I like it, a tiptoe across. I like it described as such. And you got Cozzy there, one of the selection panel members there for the team.
Yeah, you were saying Emma as well, part of the
well, she's the route setter selection, and Cozzy is for the athletes team.
There we go, Sam. Come on.
Oh. A little bit too swung out there. A little bit too much overswing. Come on, get the zone. Come on, Neve. It's very, very, very frustrating when it's so close to you, but yeah, absolutely. That's
27 seconds to go. Sam sees this now. He's like, okay, and it's just that big. Oh.
He needs it.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Sam. Oh, my goodness.
Well, he certainly made solid connection with the zone. There's no argument about that one being ordered to him, but Neve...
Now, the slight difference with this format is that she can go back and ask a tackle and attack and say, yeah, I couldn't either. So they wouldn't talk to the athletes who haven't yet competed, but they may talk to each other and say, oh, yeah, it's...
Often in isolation, they cycle out, and the ones that have competed together aren't
Don't
sitting...
go with the ones that have... Yeah,
sitting.
exactly.
Yep.
No, exactly right, but I mean, they could talk to a tackle.
That's right.
They could talk and say, like, hey, I couldn't get
How'd you go? What'd you do? Yeah, exactly.
Now, let's see if Little Summer can get this one, because we've seen a short and a tall climber, and they both struggled, so let's see.
I think this one might suit her. She looked very comfortable on that.
She's looked great all weekend, bless her. Yeah, like I said, I tipped her for podiums, and I stand by it. I also tipped Campbell, so we'll see.
Campbell, nice bloke.
A little crossover, the hands
and not mucking around, just getting started pretty quickly.
Ooh. Really giving you all the effects. This is awesome.
Oh, that was a double pinch. That was hard work there. But hey, we're back with Neve, with Summer.
Yeah,
and
she's made it stick. Come on, Summer.
All right, let's see. Campbell didn't muck around when he first came out. Just jumped on and went for it. He was all revved up.
Yeah, I like his crossover hand approach there.
Well, and that's a nice way to do it, because he wasn't, too worried about having to. Efficiency, one move less than everyone else.
And now
that sometimes that might make the. Yeah, there we go.
Summer's quite explosive. And
he's yarding off that pinch.
Hit that frog.
And Sam went from the other one.
Yeah, she got the frog.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say. If you get that little hold there, you're in biz. And then just get that. Wow.
The zone makes it work. Now, this is where the tricky bit,
She sounds like she's on fast forward. Like all the movements are like twitchy and fast. It's great. This is where I
foot up now. She needs a foot up there. That's it.
In the back.
Ian, you called it, mate. The back foot.
I know.
Come on, Summer.
I should be right. I should be right in the book.
Yeah, awesome. And just hanging off that one. One move to go.
I said it'll be difficult. Did they just jump for it? Yeah.
Now that holds. It's not over, folks.
Yes. Phenomenal. Well done.
Yeah. Now that gets it back in the running. Well done.
And now let's all gazes avert to young Campbell. 2 minutes, good sir.
2 minutes. All eyes on you, Campbell. Let's see what you've got in boulder number 2. Now, he likes that pinch match in the middle there, but here we go. Oh, there. I was just about to say. I think that was not doing him any favours. He's looking strong now, though.
Yeah. This next move's critical.
Come on.
Though.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
He's like, I'm okay.
Shivers.
Woof. Little conk to his noggin, so take a second.
Yeah, walk that out.
Yeah, definitely walk out.
That was. Wonder if we got a replay on that one.
Yeah, he's.
He
nearly made it stick.
That was.
Once is enough for me to see that. Well done, Campbell. Though.
Hopefully he's okay.
He's a battler.
Yeah.
He's an absolute battler.
Yeah.
And the thing about Campbell is he prides himself on giving 100%. Well, there's proof. What a warrior. And, straight back up, minute on the clock.
Straight back up there. All right, Campbell. He knows what to do in the bottom section here. He's got the moves down pat. I'm sure he'll still have a fair bit of adrenaline going from that last manoeuvre.
Just
a quick brush, mate. Just a quick brush. There we go. He's still got time. Quick look. Well,
he's got about enough time for one shot. 35 seconds.
It's a boulder problem that climbs pretty fast, though. So I think he's got its measure for the moment. Other than that top move, which he'll probably slow down a little bit on, you would think. Looking good, Campbell.
This move here from this horrible slope.
Something to do with feet. He just needs some better feet. Well, there you go. What a warrior. What a warrior. Now, after falling from the top of that down onto your head, then jumping back on and crushing that, well done, mate. Well done. The crowd enjoyed it. I'm sure he was very happy to...
I'm sure he enjoyed the top, not as much as the fall. Yeah, I mean, this top is... Look at how much it means to him. Kicks out, big hit. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, there you go. We promised it, folks. The best of the best. Some absolute fantastic bouldering, and you're getting it. These are some great competitors throwing down the best effort that they can.
Yep, and here comes Ali and Liam, and yeah, this will be interesting to...
Well, his shirt's quite poignant, isn't it? Pinch it.
Yeah, I do like his shirt. I've actually seen some great T-shirts this weekend.
They're great. Always good to see the attire.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of everything. A little bit of fancy dress, a little bit of, like, you know, smart suit, people climbing in shirts. I do like to see like Andy Brown and such. They always climbing the big floral shirt.
Yeah,
so it's always
something
cool.
always a bit Hawaiian or something like that.
Yeah, and then just say as it is, pinch.
Really needs that pinch strength on this one, especially in this bottom section anyway.
Where's it from? Strong.
Oh, you got better eyes than me, Ian.
Not much. Come on, Ali.
Ali, get that section at the bottom here.
Oh, good recovery.
Yeah, it seems it is a little tricky across this section. Just, yeah, that's great. Nice. Reset with the feet.
It's weird how hard that was, but yeah, Ali's really... Oh, come on. Wow, she's sort of in and out of control.
Taking a fair bit of time here. Maybe just get that zone, Ali, before you...
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
That's going to give her that little bit of open grip's going to help her get the zone. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Wow,
the big flick.
She's so strong in shoulders and hands.
Let's see. They all love your back foot.
Yeah, I wrote an email. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely. I didn't think that they'd be able to reach that from there. It looks much bigger when you're on the ground.
Well, she's quite tall though too, Ian. Yeah.
True.
All
She's
right.
landed on the ground. I thought she was injured, but she's just happy.
She's happy with the top,
Pure
which is
joy.
awesome. No, well
so
done.
we've got 2 minutes just to focus on Liam and see what he can do.
All right, Liam. Let's see what you've got. We haven't seen him hit the zone yet, have we?
No, he's battling with his mid-cross.
Yeah.
This is when it's just nice to try other alternate.
Well, you're 2 minutes in, and you go, okay, well, what should I do now? Shall I spice it up a little bit? Like, should I move a little faster? Shall I try a different beta? But maybe he feels like almost there. And that sometimes, there he goes. He's doing the push under there. All right, here we go.
With your feet, I just think with your feet that far to the left, it makes it very difficult to launch. Whereas, like I say, if you can come out a bit on those holds and compress, work across, and then jump it. He's acknowledging the crowd. Far out. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice. All right. 1 minute to go, still plenty of time, but still hasn't made the zone on this one.
Well, as you mentioned, it's a 20-second top probably at max.
It is. It can climb fast, this one, but it's not, as long as you know the holds, because, you know, like we saw with Campbell, they're not a gimme at the top.
No, goodness, no.
No, not at all. All right, let's go. Let's see what you got, Liam.
And this is the interesting thing as well, is that like Campbell topped that one in 4 goes, free to the zone, but he stays behind Max because Max flashed both zones first go and got the first climb, second shot. So again, like I say, it's kind of evened the feel a bit with him and Max now. They're sort of neck and neck. It comes to attempt.
Well, you would think that boulder problem like this would you know, suit Ben.
Yeah.
You know, and
Dylan 100%. This is
Ben and Dylan for
if
sure.
I was tipping anyone versus Dylan, I would say yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Not to be for Liam. Didn't make the zone though, so he's not awarded the zone on that one.
A bit unlucky. That's okay though.
Back to isolation. The competitors go, and
Did
out
top
come the next
first
ones.
climb though, so still not at the end of the world.
Just got a message from the team. The team physios checked out Campbell. He's all good, which is fantastic.
Green lit to continue. Yeah, medical team doing a great job keeping everybody
on site,
functioning, the wheels turning.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay, Emily.
Yeah, we were worried about him, that's for sure. All right. Ben, all
so again,
to be done.
Emily here, like I said, she's got plenty of chance. We're going to go to the split screen. I think Ben started away. We're going to see them both here.
I think a lot of the climbers have underestimated that pinch being more positive than
It's quite good because it stopped the flash on pretty much everybody. And same with this first one. They probably looked at it as I looked at it to you and went, well, that's not that bad because it's on a slow and you can just turn to it and reach to the frog. But when you're up on the volumes, it is a bigger move. So, interesting. They all want to work this back foot compression where I think, like I said to you, it needs to be the underneath compression. Push like that, that's better, that's better. But he's a little bit too far, but work your feet out a bit.
Just has to find that, and he's probably a bit high for, the...
Oh, nice Emily.
Emily. Well, we spoke a little too soon.
Yeah, no, I still back them both to get it, I think. I'm still confident, Jess.
Looks like someone's kicked our clock there a little bit. We might need to get that adjusted. Get the team to adjust that on.
We've got infinite
on the
minutes
digitals.
and 44 seconds. It is 2:42
That's
if you're
2:40, yep.
Okay, Emily, come on.
It's a live environment, folks, with people everywhere, but...
you can see in the cameras, guys, it's packed to the left.
All eyes are on these two climbers right now. Ben,
Come on, Ben.
Ready to roll.
That's beautiful.
Well done. Now, he's not pinching that one, so,
He's kind of like...
I think he should pinch it.
Like chisel type.
Anyway,
style.
I'm not going to tell him out loud, though, but just between you and me, Ian.
The day we give him a climbing tip isn't today, is it?
He'd be like, yeah, thanks, no thanks.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, no,
nice, Emily. Good reach.
Emily, okay, good. Most of...
What is Ben
what is Ben doing? Well, are you not entertained, folks?
To be 21.
Yeah. Anyway, so Emily now making the zone, which is excellent. I did watch. I remember watching a World Cup where who was it? Jan Hoyer just absolutely beta braked the boulder problem straight up.
Yeah,
because he's tall.
He's the crowd's favourite and the setter's nemesis. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's tough.
Yep.
But you can always say there's no harm in trying something like that.
No, well,
He's actually trying it twice.
He reckons he's going to give this a whirl. Oh.
I think he should stick to the beta, but I love that he's trying it. Minute 10, why not give it a couple of shots?
Give it a whirl, see if that might work for him. I wonder if the route setters tried that one. They probably didn't.
I couldn't really see them trying that because it seems obscene. But we know how bad the final hold is as well. And they will have too.
It's not great.
Yeah,
it's not great. It's not a jug to leap to.
We saw Campbell and Max both hit him.
But Ben's looking back, starting in that position though. He's going to give it another whirl, folks.
Maybe put your right foot on that next orange.
If he did get a foot on that orange, then maybe he's not that far away from it. But he is hitting it with a straight arm, and that's always hard to land a dynamic move with your arm straight. Not enough.
Well, there's no suspension in your elbow. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. You need that. I mean, this replay shows how plumbing close he is. Great replay because makes that me realise it's closer. This is better from Emily now. She's not going to do my back step because
he's going to give it one last whirl because it's only 15 seconds to go.
I mean, it could.
Oh.
But he doesn't get zone. This is his problem there.
Yeah, no zone.
Unfortunately, no zone.
No zone. Well, there you go, folks.
I mean,
Ben made a top on the first one. Didn't make the progress that he would have hoped on the second one.
No, and Emily got the zone though, so Emily is 1-1, zone in the top.
Good climbing. Moves her into 3, but a long way to go. We've still got 2 boulder problems to go. And
here's your current leaders.
Yep. Now we've still got Maya and Dylan out.
Well, Dylan didn't top the first. He zoned it. So he really needs to come out to regain his top, get this in. I think if we see him on this one, you'll see in the split that he is going to dominate this one. This is very much what I think his cup of tea.
To stay in contention, you would think he'd need to top it.
I think this will suit him down to the ground.
Yeah, he's compressed in there. Hasn't turned it into a pinch yet, but
it's a bit of a bigger move for him to do that. I bank him in 3 attempts.
Big call in.
Nice, Maya. Gosh, she's incredible, isn't she?
Made that look so easy, and we know it's not, folks, do we? We've watched everyone else attempt. She got a little.
We watched the
got a little knee bar in there. I like that little knee bar, a little bit of knee scum.
You know what she needs, Jess? Oh no, the back step.
Well, she's breaking Ian's beta here. and saying, no, I'll just do it with a heel hook, Ian. How good is that? It's fantastic to see. Now, Dylan being stopped by those
moves
pitches.
effortless.
Wow. All right.
I mean, I think we're
that's
seeing,
impressive. That's impressive.
I
Well
think we're
done.
seeing the work of someone who wants to go to the Olympics very, very much, because that is phenomenal.
Solid climbing, and she just threw that down nicely. Well,
she flashed the first one, and was that second go or that first? Was that flash?
I think that was second go, but I don't know. Maybe she spent some time brushing it. I wasn't paying attention. I was just amazed by that.
She was brushing it. Well, we'll find out. But hey, if you're watching at home,
Dylan trying to maintain some skin here by the look of it.
Stasiuk, once again, beautiful delivery.
Now he was taped up, and obviously yesterday and today, you know, a lot of climbing. Your skin does get a little bit of. Oh.
Well, it gets fine, doesn't it? I guess you'd say it gets a hammering is the thing. You know, it's literally, if you're a parent or if you're not a familiar climber, you're jumping at sandpaper, basically, you know, and that's the best way to just put it, isn't it?
It is. A sandpaper with, 50, 60, 70, 80 kilos worth of weight on it, and but he's got
280 kilograms slapping onto it, or probably for Dylan about 65. But boom, boom, boom again for, constantly in training, because you don't come in here with fresh skin.
No.
That's the thing, you might leave it 2-3 days to heal.
Well, I mean, you've got qualifiers, you've got semis, and you've got finals. And by the time you get to finals, you've done a lot of climbing. Over
even
2
today,
days.
I know Ben Abel did less attempts yesterday, but even in the warm-up, they don't climb in on the spray walls, they're climbing on routes out in the gym they can use to warm up. So you probably do about 100 climbs to this point in the last 2 days. And even if it's not at full capacity, it's for all of them, it's still just tiny bit of friction. It takes a real damage to you.
Yep.
And that's the price that these guys are happy to pay for the sport they love. But
come on, Dylan, the crowd getting behind him, big shouts, big encouragement.
I really thought this would suit him. He's just maybe he's going slower than he normally would. Perplexed by the quandary the route says I put there, but it is a situation that I think if he just trusts himself, stays low and gets it, it'll be...
Yeah. All right. You can climb this one fast, but he hasn't made progress as much as he would like, I'm sure.
All right, 20 seconds is the limit for the fastest send, so he has to go. Well, he just has to secure zone.
Zone will help immensely, certainly for the podium. Not to be.
He's sort of been he sort of feels like he's pressed under it too much. It's actually going really quickly, so we're halfway through, and it doesn't feel like it's been 5 minutes really.
Well, let's quickly bring up the leaderboard or the scoreboard while the route setter's tweaking something. But there you go. At the moment,
I think they're just going to remove the top off the red so it doesn't interfere with the top of the orange.
Yeah.
Smart.
Maxim, Campbell, Ben, Liam, Sam, and Dylan at the moment.
Well, you couldn't have picked that coming in.
No.
When Campbell was in 4th, Max was in 6th, and Ben was in 2nd, and Dylan was in 1st. So, yeah, absolute world class. We're halfway, so we can all switch again. There
we go. Why don't we go and have a look at the Open A female and see how we're progressing there. But
maybe a little bit more predictable.
A clear winner right here at the moment, throwing it down. And
Stasiuk, and then Little Summer, like I say, Summer
right on her heels though,
And Atako not far behind. Atako goes, flash for instance, and then she can beat anybody. So nothing's locked up safe yet.
No, and like you said, there could be 2 tops, and Maya not top any of them, and
100%.
and Atako, Emily, Ali or Summer could come through. So there you have it, folks. That's where we are, halfway through the finals here at the 2023 National Bouldering Championships. This does count towards the Oceania, and if anybody has aspirations for the Olympic qualifiers, which is in Melbourne in about a month's time, we're going to be down there. We're going to be down there, Ian, you and I, and we're going to be joined by a guest, aren't we? We're going to be joined by a previous Olympian. Are we going to keep it a secret?
No, Jess, you call the shots, mate. Please. I meant the secret at this point in time. But yes.
Tom O'Halloran is going to join us, folks, down in Melbourne. So make sure you jump on the live stream. He has been confirmed.
Trifecta, yes.
Yep, the trifecta. There you go. So hopefully that'll be a whole lot of climbing fun and action for all of you who enjoy a good live stream of the bouldering competitions. But for now, we've got, we're back on the mat. We're ready to roll again. It's counting down. Yeah, absolutely. So this is the real chaotic one, this orange sprint here. Again, like I said, Max, your clock has started, and the taco's going to work. Ooh. The taco's going to work the other side. We'll get into that split screen in a second. And we'll taco and Max ready to roll. But I think Max, yeah, like I say, just doing everything he has to. And the taco's underway. Okay. Taco is about to swing like well, this one's a curious one, isn't it? It's like you've got to get up in sort of some weird pressy position, and gee, it doesn't look inviting though, does it? Neither one of them. Oh wow, little skull. That's exciting. The crab. Yeah. Come on, Taco. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that hold looks a lot better. Well, Taco made it look a lot better than I thought it was. Maybe a figure four. There we go. Yeah, there you go. This is exciting. I think that's too much though, Taco. Take it off. Take it off. I've seen it before. Seen it before. That's called a figure four. Usually pulled out in ice climbing, folks. But we shall see. Taco maybe trying to get a little bit of momentum, bounce and swing. Now, here we go, Max. Endurance. Come on, Max. Now, this was exciting to see that little back score. Ooh. Come on. Absolutely, yeah. Let's see where Max is going here. Really exciting so far from Max, so great to see. Generating a bit of momentum. So it's a 3 and a 1. So it's, that 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That's like back. Yeah, it's quite exciting. Well, I get excited about this sort of stuff, folks. Maybe that's a little bit on the dorky side, but that's why we love this climbing. And Taco here climbing up through, again, this looks like outdoor. Oh, Max. Very outdoorish, isn't it? She's trying to generate that speed of that one push, but it's very difficult. Oh, he's got it! Oh my goodness, Max. Come on. All right. I thought he had it there, Jace, to be honest. And look, fine margins in life in general can be everything, but especially in climbing. Now don't rush that move, really push that back step. It's when he turns that back step, he really just rocketed off there, jettisoned himself. Kind of, slowed it down a little bit, got a bit more purchase on the back push, and I don't think this attack. I love it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. I was just about to say, I think she's going to put a heel and try and cut her leg loose, but I meant on the outside, the right foot, not the left. So interesting. Taco trying to work it out. Come on, Taco. 60 seconds. Let's go. Max. Nah, come on. You really. If he hits that back step, the way he got the push the other time, he's in business. and also too, up, not over. This is one of the things a lot of people try to throw themselves toward the hold, but you see how he's moving up a bit more than across, and that just gives that right body position for what he needs to do. He'll propel himself towards the hole he wants to get to with his feet, not needing to have the momentum towards it. But anyway, like I've said many times, easy to call from the ground on a comfortable seat. So this is where it's just all about, take your time, even just securing that zone now. 15 seconds, you might not be able to top, but both of you are zone, especially for Max and for winning it. Yeah, he got a bit higher and a bit closer. He's going to give it a whirl, though. He's going to see if he can get the zone. Not to be. Kind of just a little bit. I say like a crab with a crab in headlights because, just feet everywhere. You've really got to be precise with that back step, that second kick. Well done. Next to, now we've got our next two out. Yeah, and even Sam again. So both of these have to start hitting tops if they wish to make podium. Same as Taco, really. I think she has to top the last one for 2 tops to stand a chance of podiuming. Yeah, plenty of opportunity to stand on the podium for these competitors. All right, Sam, what has he got? Sees what he's got to do.
Yeah.
Just getting a bit of a feel for it. And it's one of those ones that chew up the attempts. You know,
Yes.
I think that's quite, you know, clever for the root setters. Often, if you need something, you might want to have one that's a little bit low percentage that, oh, what happened there? He's like, you know what? I'll just do it another way. Don't worry about that, folks. Now what's he got?
I think he just said the same. Now what? I think I heard him whisper to
Now what?
himself.
Now what?
Great promotion for Nomad there. You go, look at that on the wall.
Yeah. Oh.
My heart skipped a beat.
that was a mighty. Now,
Look at Neve. She's kind of in this.
This weird sort of little
like
position in the
slow
cave there.
twist.
Now, don't think Sam will go up that way again, but he made it work.
It looked cool.
It did look cool, but now Neve's just got to release out of here and control the swing, and that, yeah.
This is hard.
We saw Atako climb sort of over there a bit more.
Maybe he thinks that is the way now. But
Could be. Now, they might look large, those holds, but they're not very big. Well, that move was something he's dialed. I think he's going to give it another whirl. Now, did he come down on his knee on the way down on that volume? I didn't see, but it looks like,
No, I think maybe like slight bruising to the inside.
Now, that's interesting because she's reaching around there on the arete. Now, that is on. It's not off. It hasn't been taped off.
Atako used it too. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
So, climbing into that position makes it a bit easier to come out. Sam liking his beta. He just likes it. Now, he thinks he might be able to stick this move. Let's see. And, wow, it's a high-risk move, though. Oh. Exciting, though. Exciting to watch.
If he hits that, he can hold it. That's the thing. If he gets that middle in cut,
there's a good spot on that hold, which could work. And
this is a huge leap as well. Because you have to literally leap it in it now. I think it's big ask. We'll see. We'll see. And
it's awkward, you know.
It looks impossible till it's not. And I do think that this is something that we may witness when we see Mayer and Ali. To be fair, powerful climbers just hit that move a bit.
So Mayer, Summer, Ali, really at the moment are the ones throwing it down.
You couldn't really doubt. Oh, there you go, Sam.
Sam, okay.
72 seconds. Let's go.
It's like, okay, I tried the other way.
Come on, Neve. Very interesting, even Neve's start point's different to attack others. It's very interesting to see how climbers start things differently and work things differently. I think he's going to go traditional again, yeah.
And you could see him slowing it down a little bit because he didn't want to overshoot. And that's with some of these things like that, it's too much momentum or too much power actually gets you in the worst position. And she's going back to that.
Well, I do think that right hand in it is going to be good, but yeah, we'll see.
The volunteers.
He's got it.
Oh no! That was close, though. That was close.
Give the man the climb.
He feels like he's might have a chance. He's in for a chance on that one. All right.
He needs another 4 minutes.
It'd be good. A zone wouldn't go astray, that is for sure.
If it was
for
plus
either of the climbers. Yeah, if it was a plus format, then we might be. Oh, here we go. Now Neve. Oh. A little bit more height. I reckon she'd have that in the next. No, not to be.
Not to be, my friends. Yeah, absolutely, Jez.
Well, maybe that was maybe a bit of a tactical, a bit more tactical consideration. He almost had that. That was it.
Oh, my goodness.
That was
the
so
finest
close.
margins of the world, yeah. The finest margins will cost you.
All right, here we go. Campbell out now with
Campbell and
Summer.
Summer. So, again, both top this, both go first. For now.
For now. Now, Summer, 2 tops already. Can she make it a third?
I'd hope so.
Campbell, 1 top under his belt.
You wouldn't bet against either one of these two as we we'll watch them go side by side again. Let's
pacing up and down just to eyeball the climb, see if he can remember what he was looking at before. But let's see. Oh. Bit of a dry fire there. Just got himself in. Oh. All right, one arm.
That's that youth again, it's the same thing.
That's right. Now, to generate this, it's kind of like a little bit squished. She's going the figure 4 as well. I'd love to see it work.
It won't, but I'd love it to as well, yeah. I think it's just a massive spring, high off the wall, and just spring it.
It's one of those ones where...
Oh, my goodness!
Ian, she heard the call. Now, let's see if she can get a finger in.
She's got
a toe in where her fingers are. Yep.
She just freed her own hand. This girl is destined.
Absolutely legendary.
Put a note in your diaries. The day you saw Summer.
We're not far from a top here on this one.
Contender.
Okay, there's some blocked hold. The feet aren't great, and that top hold is not awesome either. But
would you bet against it?
Wow. Didn't need the top hold, Ian.
Jess. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
What is it? 29, 10, 2023.
Wow, there you
Summer
go.
put her chips down and said, I'm going.
All right, I'm giving this a red-hot shot, and she's not mucking around, folks. She's gunning for the gold.
I was speaking to the photographer earlier. They said, Summer, said she's very frustrating because sometimes she comes in, she's so nice already, and she'll just come in and start working on a V8 or a V9 straight away. I said, there's a 15-year-old. She went, yep. And we'll say, Summer, warm up, do this. And she laughs and jokes, and then... then starts getting them. And I'm like, wow, really? And, like I said, I saw her do the first 2 qualies and was blown away. She has not failed to deliver so far today. 1 climb left, but, free top, 7 attempts. Spectacular.
It's exciting. Well, Campbell trying to unlock this slab.
And you always wonder who the next superstars of the sport are going to be, and that's why we do, not just why we do events like this, but that's why it's good to follow the scene and for you guys at home tuning in if you're a young climber.
Well,
age is a number.
You look to, the leaders in the World Cups. You look at the Europeans, the Americans, the Japanese, the Koreans. They're all throwing it down. It's a mixed bag. But we were chatting with the Japanese. Trainers, and they were saying, well, Australia's about 8 years behind where they were, and so it's like now we're seeing these young competitors. Imagine these guys and girls in 3, 4, 5 years time, bit of experience under their belt. The competitions in the last few years have been amazing. And
exactly. Our infrastructure, like you mentioned, our infrastructure is pretty much exactly where Japan's was. The same distance out to their World Cup, to their Olympics.
The climbing's in the Olympics. There's
there's a buzz around Australia, and our climbers. When we have seen, we were hoping to be joined by Oceana, but she had some flight trouble. But we have seen, exactly right. Her Oceana already putting a stamp down. The first Australian to get a medal in the Paralympics. The climb, and it's starting to create a real buzz through the scene. And yes, we're based in Queensland, and we've got some phenomenal athletes. But every state's producing, and there was
great athletes coming through.
Like Kate Mendal, who was in Queensland now in Tassie. We've seen her dominate for a while.
Oh, come on, Campbell!
A few athletes like Emily Curtis and such that haven't come down. They were big, 17, 18 year olds.
15 seconds to go. Campbell, he almost nailed that one.
And there's a lot of young climbers in the IFSC tour.
Yes.
Especially from Japan and America,
Yep.
I think we saw Brooke Rabbitoe get like a V13 or something the other day.
Absolutely. And you look at Brooke and a few of those climbers as well. I mean, they're not tall either. So, the inspiration there for some of the shorter climbers is always there. Campbell, not leaving anything on the mats and giving it his best all the way to the buzzer, folks. So there we go.
Top.
Yeah, well done. But certainly,
Liam and Ali, here they come.
The impressive one was...
I mean, someone definitely stole the highlight there. And that was actually a flash. I didn't realise either. So,
best go.
So she's had a first, a second, and a third so far. So she flashes the next one. I mean, like...
Well, Maya has flashed both of the...
Oh, yeah.
There's some impressive climbing happening.
And she's still very, very young as well. Maya Stasiak is still an extremely young climber. So the future of the... Come on, Liam. The future is incredibly bright for Australia. But yeah, I always think that's... it's something that we always say is that in all sports, you hear in some sports with a longer standing infrastructure, in football, they're like when Messi was around, and they talk about these kids of 15 at Barcelona, and you see this 13-year-old in basketball in America that's already dunking or whatever. You see Tiger Woods' son playing golf, outplaying him in a 2-ball. And you know, climbing almost goes on the radar. But I think Maya's only 16 as well. There you go.
Yeah, and
there
you
go.
can see in the youth championships 26th and 23rd of recent times, you know, and, you know, fantastic. So well done.
Yeah, absolutely. So and that's what I mean. A lot of experience on the tour over the last sort of 2 years as well in the Youth World Championships and then in the World Cups herself. And again, yeah, I actually thought she was older as well, but yeah, 16 as well. So here you go. She's come out and flashed 2 back-to-back. Summer Fraser comes out and says, okay, well, I'll top all 3 as well. And, I mean, that's 2 16-year-olds, just 16 in a week and 16 in a number of months. Like, 2 unbelievably young climbers here. Just absolutely shining so bright for Australia. And we are, okay, we're 8 years out from our Olympics here. But there's 2 in between now and then, you know, and you know, why not go and
some
put it
tickets
back?
to the Olympics are on the line. That's what this championship's about this weekend, as well as the Oceania's coming up. But Liam trying to unlock the slab, Ian, but not getting there just yet.
Not yet, but he's looks like he's. Oh my goodness,
that
he
was
looks like
close.
he's, I was going to say, it looks like he's incredibly close. And I mean, Emily Scott's very young as well, so it's really, really exciting to see so many young guys. I think she's 17 or is she?
So we've got Ali here on the wall.
Yeah, and Emily Scott's only 17. Ali's obviously in her 20s, but it's not old. Do not tell me that's old in the chat.
Well,
and like I say, if you were just missing, if you just tuned in, we had in 7th position Tao, who's 15. We had Judith, who's, you know, early 20s, and then we had Clea Hall today, who competed as well, you know, who's only 17, and Claire Trevins. It's like there's such a young thing. I'm very excited to be a part of this and on for the journey, you know, just at Jace, we're here.
Absolutely.
Over the next few years, we're
she's
just
going to canvas
see
this
all.
one. Oh.
Come on, Ali.
That was, she was like, all right, I'll just muscle it down.
This was that good one when he just got it.
Liam, yeah, looking, you just got to get it on
to
that.
hit the actual wall, not the volume of his back foot. I think he'd have had enough kick for it.
Yeah. It's
50 seconds is long enough. Yeah. Oh. They're brave.
If he can get his foot, his right foot on as close to the peak of the volume as possible, then he should be able to hold that. Or a quick foot swap.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Jace. He is very explosive. So I think Ali is going to try and back turn and swing, which is, like I said, she's a little bit taller than Summer, but what Summer did was so impressive.
Yeah, she did that.
I don't know how she reached it.
Well, and again, just shows the technique and the power and the strength.
Belief as well.
Absolutely. 11 seconds. The crowd wants Liam to get it. Come on, Liam.
Well, at least Ben Abel and Dylan, and we want to see one of them top. Come on, gents. One of you can do it for us.
Ben needs a top.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, as they all do.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, you want to top them all, realistically yourself, but there we go. So, and like I said, Emily, it's only 17, Emily, so it's, again, she's by no means over the hill.
No,
I am blown away by
all.
these two that like I said, you know, we have the benefit of seeing a lot of climbers compete a lot, and the more you see them, the more you go, oh yeah, you know, they're sort of, you almost take for granted them, but when someone new does pop up on the scene and performs like this, you go, wow, okay, you know, you want it. And like Emily's done a number of competitions over the years as well on the IFSC, you know.
Fantastic.
Like
Ben flashed it. Oh,
come on, Ben.
Hey, he's like, all right, well, what's going on? The crowd love that. Look at this. Yes. All right.
I think he loved it more. And hey, look at Emily. She wants the flash too. She's got herself in
that was good. That was good. Yeah.
The young kids giving him the high fives. The guy brushing the holds, he said to me that he wanted to stay and meet Ben.
Well, there you go. Oh, Emily on for a flash also.
God, what a legend she is.
Come on.
These girls are so impressive. Well done, Australia.
Now, this top move, though, is absolutely burly because those holds aren't much.
But would you bet against her? No,
and we saw Summer just crank on from that hole. Didn't even bother with the that other little one, but we'll see what goes on here.
Well, all this experience for her.
And it's a flash as well.
Amazing. Amazing. Honestly, and this is the
it
thing,
didn't even look like she was trying. What a fantastic.
She might not have topped the second, but a flash on that and a second shot on the first climb. Still puts it all completely in the contention. No, they didn't expect to be running out.
No, they were like, I thought I had a bit of a break. Well, Ben.
But that's a good thing for for Ben and Emily, for these two to go, oh my gosh, 30
Here we go.
seconds
Look, watch Ben.
Yeah,
Boom.
come on, Big Ben.
Knows what's
He gets that
going
back
on
step
these ones.
perfect, and his mitts are just long. But 2 flashes. I mean, for the people coming out now for Maya and Dylan, they're going to be thinking, holy, you know, we just saw them leave and they're back. So
and it puts the pressure on, right? Because they're there going, okay.
Come on, Dylan. Let's see what
do
Dylan
I got to
can
do? And Dylan.
No, but not bad. Good footwork, just needs a little bit more oomph. Let's see what Maya can do. And like Emily, by the way, like a lot of lead climbing. She's done the Youth World Championships in Dallas. She went to Shoshi. She's been in Seoul, Chamonix. Like, you know, a lot of experience, a lot of travel.
Emily making this work, and
then now Maya's just. All right, okay. So not the flash this one, but second shot potential.
Just maybe a little bit. It felt good for her, but everyone else used their feet moving through that move. But let's see what Dylan's got on the runny slab.
Well, this is it. Maybe she is human. Second shot. But again,
amazing job. No matter what.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was that young because of her maturity in climbing, and when I spoke to her as well.
Do the little Houdini hand swap. Then now she springs out to this pretty nicely.
That's a big read.
Now she's going to do it this way. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice. She actually manages to grip with.
Oh my goodness! I thought she was slipping off.
My goodness, that was on purpose, Jess. That was on purpose.
Just adjust the hands. It's all casually. Yeah, wow.
She's not giving up the goose just yet.
All right, one move to go, but it's not over though. Ooh, what?
Oh my goodness.
I've got sweaty hands. I
know, mine are too, Jess. Mine are too. But mainly, still from when Campbell did his head spot. But this is incredible. Twists and turns all along the way. So this will be a third shot, which will bring it back to one attempt between her and Summer, if she tops it this go, of course. And Emily's still snapping at the heels as well.
It's not over at all. We've got one final boulder problem to go, and all.
Well, if she gets it, not this shot, the one after, she's tied, and it goes back to qualifying. That's how close this is.
That's how close it is.
Come on.
All right. Well, she's got plenty of time, though, and probably enough time for 2 more attempts as well. So that's working in her favour.
Come on, Dilly. I'd love him to get it. I'd love Dylan to get this. Come on, Dylan.
No,
you got 2 climbs left, Dylan. Let's top them up. Come on. See, this is just insane what she does here when she slides that hand down.
Maybe she's not going to... Oh, she did it again.
She did it again. It's definitely...
It's on purpose. And
now take your time
powerful.
for this one. So Summer skipped the next one.
Yeah, but she's got to swap her foot.
Yeah.
Swap your foot early.
No, she swapped it for nothing.
She's like, all right, I got it.
So she's in first by an attempt now.
Well done.
She's got 1 attempt in her back pocket going into the last climb. Look, you want an advantage, you've got one. So, damn!
Oh, that looks solid. I think.
Yeah, he's got it. Come on, big
It's
man.
in the body. It's in the nervous system now. It's in the memory. Dylan knows what he's got to do.
No, not there. Take a second. You've got 35.
Deep breath. All right. Well, great to have you all with us, folks. It's down to the wire. The last boulder problem will decide it all.
He's got it.
Oh! Come on.
One more.
Fantastic. Give us a shout out in the chat. Who you backing? Who are you shouting for? It is a shootout, and it was promising all weekend. That was going to be fantastic, and so far, so true.
Once again, the Roussettes look to have done it.
Yeah.
You know, this is only one top by Ben.
Oh.
Well done, Dylan.
Well done, Dylan. Didn't leave anything on the mats there.
No, he did not, yeah.
But not to be, unfortunately, on that one. We do still have one boulder problem to go, folks.
So, yeah, and maybe we could get a quick glance at the
Let's go to the leaderboard quickly if we can, or the scoreboard. We can see where it lands. Now this might need to refresh because
this one's done.
It's up and at it. So there you go, folks. Ben with that top, that flash, jumps straight to the front. But it's still not over, folks.
Well,
Still-
it guarantees you that you're Dylan and Sam
got a
can,
podium,
and then if
yeah.
we go to females, Maya by 1 attempt to top and 3 attempts to zone.
But there's still the 4 top competitors here still have the ability
Yes,
to be
yeah.
in on the podium. So
Yeah, exactly.
It's basically down to the last boulder problem for both the male and the female. No one's run away with it, folks.
Well,
there you go.
I was going to say exactly. If Summer and Maya do nothing, get no zone or no top, and say for instance Emily Scott does top it, she'll go to 3 tops, 4 zones and take the win. If Ali tops it and no one else does, she'll go to 3 tops, 3 zones, which will jump her into 3rd. But it is between Emily, Summer, and Maya who can win it.
Well, there's the crowd having a go, like they're saying, right, I'll do it this way, and I'd put a high foot. And
a number of them competed earlier today.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah, little Maria Katrina there as well, who was made to do that climb again. And, yeah, great effort from her earlier. So, yeah, they're all discussing. There's the head setter as well, Geordie. So
shout out to Geordie and the crew. They did fantastically, or have done fantastically.
Yeah, there's the Canadian going up the ladder somewhere for something.
A little bit of excitement over there. Maybe a shot from the top. Well, who knows? But here we go.
Okay,
the last
Max.
boulder problems of the competition, Atako and Max.
So Max came out the show guns blazing and still holds that 2nd spot. Needs a top pretty early in his attempts as well.
There hasn't been a lot of tops in the males.
Well, I like this purple for Atako because it's whenever there's a complicated climb that requires a lot of flexibility and adjustments, usually you see it do well. So
Atako does well. Now we're into the more powerful boulder problem for the males, and I think they've all been strong and powerful, but this one's a little bit more challenging.
Remember when I said that zone looked a little bit too easy to get to? So Atako peel off twice on the start. Okay, so Max just going to canvas it, is he? Ooh, wow, okay.
And well, again,
come on, Litak.
Plenty. Those holds look large enough in size. However, facing the wrong way, sloping down, this certainly looks like there's not a lot of feet.
And also because you have to swing tap your toes from that position, it kind of puts you into that instant clock of I'm campusing, I'm hanging off my arms. So instantly now you're tick, tock, tick. You really got to get
one of those,
your feet back on as quick as possible.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those ones where you got to swing, you got to twist your body in air one way and the other way.
And the Atako cleverly using the wall because it's not a hold, so she can use that
she
to
can
establish.
do that to establish.
I don't know if the taller girls are going to get on with this one because it's really difficult. Unless it's
and
a
maybe
full...
and maybe they get in on the wall and establish on the wall. Maybe you've got to get your foot down on the other one.
You can have one hand on the white and then one back on the
okay.
And your feet. I'm not sure.
There we go. There she goes. Made it. Well, she established but couldn't get out of it. Okay, Tako, come on.
4 minutes goes fast.
Max, that is flying by. 2 minutes on the clock, folks. The last 2 minutes of their competition, they'll want to give it all they have, I'm sure.
And the funny thing is in sports, and you see it in a lot of sports, is you'll see a 15, 16-year-old burst on the scene, and the hype goes there, and then, you'll see somebody who, then you don't hear much from them for a couple of years, then you almost, they had a good time, and then 20 years old, they're back. And other climbers who are just progressing in the background all the time, better each year, better each year, better each year, until they're, 21. And like I says, a lot of pro sports people don't really hit their peak till 25, 26, 27, 28 to 32 is your most muscular, powerful years. And it's so interesting. Climbing's a little bit of more of a younger sport at this point in time, but mainly because of the technology.
It does seem to be that way, yep.
But I think over the next 10 years, I think we'll see the longevity of climbers.
Well, you get, the likes of Adam Ondra and...
He's still around very quickly.
Yep.
I mean, Magnus, who was here yesterday
35.
in the gym.
He's not competing anymore.
No, but he does social comps. But still, he went, he goes to gyms on his YouTube and he's still like, this is V10. That's not an impression. I apologise if you're listening. But he makes it look like it's nothing.
Well, that might be good. Maybe a bit
The
of feet
heel on
first.
there. Yeah. I
So
do like that.
here we go. Maybe working it out. And there could be a bit of feet first gymnastics. I think he's going to set up for a bit of feet first here.
Yeah, you go. But I was going to say, by no means are you over the hill at 30 is the point I was trying to make. And, Adam Ondra will tell you that quite comfortably. But yeah, no, it's just interesting because a lot of sports, like AFL, for instance, in Australia, we see a lot of the pros 21, 22, 23 because of the athleticism required. I think it's slightly different in climbing, that it's because of this new influx of facilities and, you know,
much easier to get to bouldering and those sorts of things. But
and it's gone from sport climbing as a profession to this bouldering, and people are like, what do you mean? I'm a trad man. I'm a sportlet queen. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. There's a little something else. Come on, Attacker, get that zone. That's good enough for me. Max
not really getting he's like, nah, I've had it. Well, it's done. 2 seconds to go. Atako nor Max establishing very well on that one or getting anywhere near the zone. So, unfortunately for them, that's it. That's done and dusted. And, you know,
well done.
Still to play for.
The national finals.
Yeah, it's still to play for the podium.
Incredible achievement to make it this far, but it doesn't look like you guys are going to make the podium. To Max, Max may actually, but to Taco, it looks like you're going to be around that 5th, 6th. Amazing performance. Max still technically sitting in 2nd.
He can get bumped if the next 3 all
zone,
zone and or get a top.
Gosh, it's close at the top.
It's close. All right, here we go.
I was just doing a little bit of
Sam
research.
Lavender right now.
Come on, Sam. Yeah, they're all struggling. Come on, Neve. I mean, I know Yanya's 24, but
the greatest of all. Wow, what a competitor she is.
But Fanny Gibert and Adam are both only 30 years old.
One of my favourites. I like him because he's
Jakob?
Close to my age. Jakob, I love him. Jakob Schubert.
He's actually my favourite
32,
climber.
see?
No, he's actually my favourite climber. I
love him.
I'm always on his Insta. He's just been bossing those duo comps and stuff.
There you go.
He's an absolute machine. I love him.
Sam Lavender trying to make it work, and it doesn't look straightforward, but
he's had a bit of come on, Sam. Oh, come on, Neve. Come on, Neve.
Neve's working her way up in there. That was good. She laid back in and just there you go. It's actually an interesting one by the look of it. She needs to make her way all through that sickle, that moon, and
they've done a great variety of routes. I don't want to bang on about, but there's been a real variety of styles in this, and it's really played to everybody's different strengths and weaknesses.
And I think, and a shout out to Nomad, they've got walls of all sorts of different angles and descriptions, which is fantastic. Now, we talked about this a second ago. Maybe some of this foot-first stuff might work. Who knows?
Come on, Sam.
It is looking interesting.
Really composed. Look at that. Nice and slow, but you're still going to have to hit that campus.
Hard work to get themselves around it.
This gym has an incredible amount of slab. But then you say it, and then you go, oh, actually, look at that contour. Look at that. And then there's a bit of overhang. Then there's a bit of... a bit of a there and cave over here. And the use of their giant volumes, they can make so many, really, really interesting gym. And if you're in Sydney, we are at Nomad Bouldering. Or if you're in the country and you come to Sydney, we are at Nomad Bouldering here for the 2023 National Boulder Finals, brought to you by Kilter, also Grizzly and Rayline, sponsors here, so thank you to them. But come in and have a look. These climbs are going to be up. If you want to have a crack, I think they'll leave them up for a week or two. The Open B finals will be up in the Masters. And then a heap of other climbs. There's about 80 other climbs just around where we're filming from.
Plenty to do here. So, big shout out to Boulder and Nomad Bouldering Centre here. Oh, there we go.
Nearly, Neve. Come on, don't get flustered.
Well, there it's it's a double clutch. So, make your way up through that sickle and to double clutch it. So, and that's a nice high start already.
Nice.
That's smart. That's smart.
And you can see Max Thomas and Josh Manel and Max who just finished there, all discussing in that circle off screen of like what they thought it was and what they're getting. Max is getting explained what happened by other athletes. It's so interesting.
He made his way through that. Now, I don't think I'd be able to do it, but I certainly think there's a left foot kick out onto that volume at some point.
Volume,
yeah.
It's almost like you have to do what Maya did when she slid down the hold. You almost have to project and then go down the holds and we get that foot.
That looks powerful. And
40 seconds, Neve. Come on, love. Come on, buddy.
And I liked the way she was starting it because up higher in that sickle saves a lot of energy, and she can do the double clutch. She can do the double clutch.
And the bump.
Push. Yeah. So I reckon she's got that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow. He's trying to wedge it.
And that's why they put it there, I think. That's why the route setters would have put that there. Yeah, come on.
She's got this here.
Just.
I almost feel like she jumped 2 hands to it. She's had enough. She's had enough.
Done and dusted for her competition. Not enough to get her up on the podium, but
Well done,
enough
Sammy,
to get in the top 6. Well, enough. Well done to be in the top 6. Fantastic, both Sam
Probably both
and
done
Neve.
enough to be in that definitely in the Oceania chat. Sam Lavender has qualified, I know, because he did so well in the
Now,
lead.
you were talking, there's 3 countries. There's New Zealand, Australia, and Tonga?
Guam.
Guam.
Yes, Guam. Sorry,
at the Oceanics.
20 spots for us, yeah.
20
between
spots.
them. So I don't know how they deliberate themselves. That's up to them. Yeah, there's 20. So it's a limited number of spots for each country, and we get a selection of them. And I think with the performances is nationally and internationally on the IFSC. And by the way, if you were at home and you want to learn a little bit more about these climbers, a lot of them will be on all of them should now be on the IFSC website.
Yeah, IFSC climbing.org, and you can go take a look. There's a lot of their statistics.
Good reading by some of their straight to the wall.
Yep. And so, she's... Oh, here we go. Look at that. Why not? Why not use that wall?
She needs to get it first. They're flustered.
She's like, damn it.
Okay,
All
Campbell,
right.
come on,
Now,
dude.
Campbell, what have you got? This campus body.
Oh, wow. The old step ladder.
Will that help?
That chart wasn't necessary.
Something. Oh, yes. Hang on.
Now you can hit that volume.
Oh.
Now you can hit that volume. There you go.
Oh, slide it down.
Stomp. Yeah.
Oh, how good's that? Campbell, a little bit of a climbing class.
Summer's even jaw drops.
She's
saying,
like, what was he doing? It'd be so fantastic to see him hit a top here.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to use that jib off the left. I think you got to swing your foot right again now.
Now, it's maybe a pogo? I don't know. Who knows?
You love a pogo, Jess. You want to see one?
I actually dislike them, but...
yeah, they are good to see. I'll give you that. She's really struggling on this as well. This last climb is interesting.
Oh, I think she's committed to the corner, but I liked the high, high start.
Well, I don't
Come
mind
on, Campbell.
I don't.
That was so close.
I don't mind this corner start.
It gets you into the start okay, but it's not high enough up in the sickle.
I think if you're going to do that, you need to move your right foot right to the point of that volume that a right foot's on to really bring it out, and then like almost swing around.
You
for
can
that
see her.
I don't know how good that white hold is, Chase. I haven't touched it.
No, you could see her deep breath. She'd be holding her breath there in that corner because there'd be such tension in the core. There you go.
To disengage that and get out is tricky.
Yeah.
But how Neve was doing it is, she was quite high up in it, but she's a little taller. I think she's going to try, maybe work your way up now, like put your left hand over.
Well, I did. We did see
like that, and then
we did see Neve up high in there, making it a lot more comfortable to be on her feet. And you're right, her foot was a little further out on that white one. She's going low on that.
Come on, Campbell.
Now, Campbell unlocked it here before, which is good. Gives him a little bit more.
It was very clever what he did, but I bet it was fatiguing.
Well, it was strong, and again, all the core strength needed to keep himself upside down, feet first, climbing around a corner.
There's that high position you wanted it to be in, though.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
Now, that might have just tweaked in the nervous system in the brain there for Summer. And she go, right, okay, I felt that one. And Campbell back. It's just that.
I think it's a lot to ask Campbell to get back up there now. He's probably got one good shot in him. So, again, this position here. No, you need to shuffle that right foot down. Plenty of time. Let's get the start again.
It seems that the feet seem to make all the difference, especially in these slab moves. You know, just one small little.
That right foot's just too high. It's just going to. Oh my goodness, I said that. And then
there we go. That's what we need to see.
That's what Neve nearly had locked in as well, But she didn't have to do this three-step rotation to get it. But the zone's going to help you, so make sure you get that zone. Come on.
She was starting a bit high because of the run that she did. So there we go.
Maybe put your back foot into the dish for her because she's smaller. I think oh no, you wish too much. She'll giggle about that. I think when she calms down.
Oh, Campbell! Come on, Campbell!
Come on, big smiles on both faces.
Well done.
Well done, Campbell.
Yeah. No,
well done, Simon.
Bit of a shout out from Ryan, Daryl, The Door, Jax, Beyond Bouldering. Well done. Thanks for the shout out, team. Great to see your support online, folks. Thanks for joining us. Awesome to have so many of you here for the 2023 National Bouldering Championships, live from Nomad Bouldering Gym. You are watching the best of the best, the 6 top male, the 6 top female boulderers in the country.
Yeah, and
throw it down.
And
throw
really
it down, climb it up.
Really put on a show. Just trying to work it out then. So Ali can still make podium, as can Emily. If Ali tops this one, she'll go to 3 and 5. If she's zones, it'll be different. But in the male here,
Liam, he can get a top. He can't make first, but he can.
He could go to 2 and 5.
Yep.
Where do you go to? Go to
2 and 3. He could.
Sorry,
2 or 3. As if he gets a top.
Yeah, he'd go to 2 and 2. 2 zones, 2 tops, which would put him into second. Second, because Campbell's 1 top 3 zones.
Well, he's had one shot at it now, so he hasn't.
If he tops,
no
he gets second, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's great route setting. Down to the last 2 boulder problems.
Well, very stiff, but that's good. Oh.
And did you see him twisting that body? That's what I thought might have been the go, but
that's what you called.
But Campbell.
I think if someone had had 8 minutes, she could have got that, because when she came across, if she'd have realised to put her back foot into the bottom end of that moon, that crescent moon, she could have leant across to the white statically. Ali's a little bit taller, so maybe not able to do it, but she is able to start it the way Neve did, which is an advantage to save you doing the 3-step routine.
A little bit more, yeah.
Oh, Liam's just hanging here.
Campbell ended up in a far more stable position for that last move, but
that effort he had, where he was up to the top, fantastic control. Yeah, absolutely. And Ali's just giving her shoes a little bit of a brush now.
Impressive all
so
round.
not using the wall, I think, through choice, but it is a difficult start, and there's no shame in going to it. But I think where her foot is now is perfect. That very, very tip.
All right.
You just got to push.
Well, we do have a question online here, and we are not the experts on this one. So there's a question saying, is this a qualifier for the Olympics? In essence, it is part of qualifying for the Olympics. You have to build enough points throughout the year and the competitions to be able to qualify to compete at the Oceania competition, which is in Melbourne later next month in
3.5 weeks.
Yeah, 3.5 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks away. You can check that out on Sports Climbing Australia's website. So the points from this weekend build and help you qualify for the Oceania, which then you can get a ticket to the Olympics. So hopefully that made sense.
That's exactly why you don't see Oceania Mackenzie competing in this comp, because her points from her phenomenal performances around the IFSC scene this last year or so means that her points are high enough to not require this competition. So she gets a spot at the Oceanic and next month at that competition. Not in the team, guaranteed, but at the comp. So we've seen like Sam Lavender, they did a lead selection course because it's combined. So for people watching it, lead and boulder were combined in the selection process next month. And Sam Lavender and Atako as well, both of them did really well in the selection event. I think Atako was 8, I think Sam Lavender was 6, and he was chatting to me. I think Max did really well as well. So those athletes are pretty much guaranteed their spot now because of where they finished in qualifying. They didn't need to win this.
And the Oceania Championships the Olympic selection is the 23rd through the 26th in Melbourne, folks. So if you want to find out a little bit more about that, check out the Sports Climbing Australia website. It has all the details.
Yeah, and if you're in Melbourne, come along and watch it.
We'd love to see you there. Yeah, we'll be down there live streaming to all of the live action, but here we go.
Yeah, globally. And also, like you said, Jace, you mentioned before, not just us, there'll be a third Musketeer that weekend, and a very famous name.
We're going to have a previous Olympian there in the climbing. Tom O'Halloran, he's going to come along and hang out with you and I.
Somebody sees you.
Yeah. We're talking
This
about
is just
you.
like, no, yeah. But yeah, so we'll have a third. But yeah, we'll be bringing it to you. And obviously, yeah, once you got your points there, the Oceania selection event, it'll be the first 2 days will be the lead, is it not? And then Boulder the second 2 days.
Correct.
And which is a little different sometimes to the national events. But yeah, then it's all to play for. Once you're in that comp as well, you just give it everything you got, and you can make the team.
Ben sitting in first position with one boulder problem to go. He can really stamp down. Well, at this moment, if he got a top, it would be a convincing win. No one could catch him.
Yes.
Let's see what he's got. Let's see if he can camp us
I
this
wouldn't
way.
bet against him. He's. I think he wants to go out with a top. And for Emily, yeah, just I think this was silver for second spot. She can get this by topping as well, or zoning even.
Emily in third at the moment.
Yeah, I think Ben's pretty much guaranteed his first spot now, isn't he, with the 2 tops?
I think he can be... No, he can't be beaten, can he? I think...
No. There's only Dylan left after him, so... Oh, somebody's just tinkering with our scoreboard. That's okay. But yeah, it does. The exciting thing is that Maya... I'm just looking at Maya now. I'm thinking she can't be beat either. So... Yeah, if Emily tops this and Maya doesn't get the zone, Emily will jump to first, actually. Oh, come on, Ben.
Ben's trying to paddle through.
So all to play for on the female side of things, but this purple one's perplexed everybody. It's, that's that high hand.
It's the high start.
Well done.
There we go.
And this is where they've got a lot of experience climbing around the world, which does help. You know, we've seen a lot of these climbers. Most of them have been to a youth national or an IFSC event somewhere. A lot of them went to Seoul or Japan or America, to Dallas. It's oh my goodness,
nearly there. Yep.
Strong arms, as well. Really strong.
Well, Ben, not really making any progress on this campus move, but I wonder if he'll change up his beta here and see if foot first might work.
He's got half his time, and we did see him earlier stick to his beta
guns,
break.
didn't he? Yeah.
His blue hair power. So come on, Mr. Abel, let's go. Okay. He looked like he was going to switch up then, but not so much. He looked to the crowd and a smile. So he doesn't necessarily know exactly how he stands at the moment, but I guess by chatting to the other athletes, he'll be aware.
There's no scoreboard out the back, I don't think, and they're not allowed to watch the live stream or do any of that you would appreciate. So, yep. Oh.
She's sort of doing it as a stage slap, which is clever.
Which is not bad because it keeps it in. I think she was a bit closer when she went for the white first myself, but just testing out. Still a minute and a half. Still plenty of time to get a top, though.
Even her jump bait, like the run jump's really good. Oh, that white's big, though. It is a span to get around it. None of them can quite
got to get a body around it. It's just a bit too to the left, but...
Again, I'd love to see the route setters just showing us the bait on all these that they did it. We hopefully want to get a top on every climb.
We love to see tops. So does the crowd. So do the competitors. That's for sure.
So do even the setters. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
totally.
know, their ideal is one top on every climb by a different setter. And if you weren't here for the semi-finals, we saw 20 athletes.
Here we go.
Yes. Come on, Emily. We saw 20 at the Erdby.
Going a little bit slower that time, so maybe wasn't too done. And
oh, by the way, we saw up
that's
earlier.
That's a hold, by the way.
There's that hold and then the finish,
and then
the
there's
finish
nothing.
has got a screw on top.
Now, this looks very exciting. Oh, and now she needs to sort of twist and get her foot up where her hand is. Oh,
but this is exciting. This gets a second
zone, and if she gets a top, she will.
No, if she gets a top, she gets second. So yeah, because some are top 3 and she hasn't yet. But Emily, phenomenal performance as well.
Not sure what's going on, but that zone will help Emily. And 8 seconds to go. Both of them are saying, "Oh well, no, Ben's going to give it one more whirl." What'll he do? Maybe he'll change the.
Emily's guaranteed third now with 2 tops, 4 zones, so guaranteed on her own that spot. But yeah, as Aru said, so they had 20 in the semi-finals, and every climb was topped, but nobody topped 2 at one point. So it was great to see. Same with the Open Bs and Masters was only one climb that didn't get topped. I've also really excellent setting all weekend, and I want to see this blue topped and I want to see this purple topped.
All right,
now
we've got Dylan and we've got Maya.
We've got one chance left, and you wouldn't bet against him. Dylan's, you know, he's exploded in the semis, battled a little bit difficult, had a difficult time in these finals.
Well, Campbell seemed to have cracked. He's the only one to make a zone on this one, so he went feet first, the only one out of the men.
Well, Dylan's a little short again, so he might have to make moves that the others didn't, thought they didn't have to.
He might think feet first. It looks hard to do it that way.
So here we go for Maya. So she's 3 tops, 5 attempts. So solid start. Wow.
That just cruised it.
Looks like a different climb. I'm talking about the others putting the markers down. She has just come and delivered.
All right, here's a little...
Oh, my goodness.
Little awkward...
well, this is why she's a gold medal.
Yeah, wow. Okay. All right then, Ian. What do we got here? Oh! That was that was crazy. I tell you what. Well, that's a solid confidence stamp on who brought the best today, and she did. She has absolutely.
And I apologise for forgetting your 16, Maya.
Oh, well, I think standing ovation.
Yeah. I genuinely.
That fantastic. 4 tops.
4 tops, 6 attempts, 3 flashes,
3
and 1
flashes.
that took 3 goes.
Wow.
I mean, in climbs that most of them couldn't top, in the top 6 in the country.
Yeah.
And like I say, because she's been around and got so much experience competing in the IFSC, I assume she's 19, 20. Unless they messed up on the fact sheets here, she is 16 years old, and congratulations, you've done amazing. And to every athlete who's competed this weekend, you know, it's not over yet. We've got Dylan to go.
Our last 2 minutes
Congrats
of the competition, folks. Dylan here, I'm sure wants to put something on the board. A zone would be great. A top would be even better. That's what he wants. Now,
everyone in the gym wants you to top this, my friend. Come on, everybody.
Yes. It is the 24th to 26th of November Urban Climb in Blackburn.
Yes.
That's the one.
Well, I was just going to say 3.5 weeks because I knew it starts Wednesday-ish.
Somewhere soon,
but it's the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we'll be there Wednesday.
Let's go, Dylan.
Come on, Dylan.
Now, nobody has thought about the feet first, have they? Other than Campbell. So maybe it feels fine. Maybe those holds feel doable, or whatever it might be. Maybe they feel confident in that space. But Campbell unlocking the sequence.
They're also strong in the core and in their grip as well, and they're all everyone can campus, and because those stacks volumes are relatively positive, you're like, yeah, no trouble. But right where you need it to be, that blue blocker hits you. If those 2 blue blockers weren't there, it would be very interesting.
And if those holds were a bit bigger and more positive, Ian, I think we'd be right.
And if they dangled a rope from the top of the wall, it'd be perfect. Now, come on, Dill. 50 seconds, mate. This kid's such a lovely lad, an incredible talent.
Yeah.
And still got his spot confirmed to the Oceania Trial, I believe, because of how well he's done, and he was 7th in the Youth Nationals and such.
Yep.
But yeah, we'd love to see him.
Look at his fingers. So he must be missing so much skin. Just trying, and especially with these ones, trying to
paddle it up.
Paddle on such poor holds. You need skin, you need friction, and tape doesn't do you much chop, I can tell you. But anyway, there you go.
I think he's going to give it one last.
Give it one last whirl, all the way to the last bell, the last wire, and. We'll see what he's got. Let's see if he can pull a rabbit out of a hat. Some magic trick, but not to be. And there you go. All right, a nod to the crowd. Well done. Well done.
Well done, Dylan.
Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. It is done and dusted, the 2023 National Bouldering Championships. Please hang around. We're going to have, quite quickly after this, some podiums with the results. It's probably 5 odd minutes or so.
Yeah.
They have an opportunity to
Small
appeal.
Yeah.
If there's something that someone wanted to appeal, we might throw to the scoreboard just to have a quick look. And,
it'd be nice to run back for everybody and have a look here. So this is how it stands.
So Ben, a bit of a slower start, but came strong in the middle of it. And like we said, it's not over till the climbing's done, folks.
Well, that dyno top that you got, that wall run was just phenomenal.
That was the one to take.
Top it.
Yeah.
And so Ben, Campbell, Max, them three your podium. You got Liam, Sam, and Dylan again. Absolutely no shame on that. Well done. You're 4th, 5th, and 6th. And then, over to the women.
Well done. So over to the ladies, the females. So let's see how we've gone here. So, Maya absolutely made a stamp on this. There was no question at all, not even for a moment. She absolutely threw it down. But Summer, hot on her tail, though. She did not give up. And Emily getting the 3rd position at this point in time.
And look at that, it's Victoria, New South Wales and ACT. So a little bit of a podium split. We saw New South Wales, Victoria in the last one. And then, Ali, Atako, and Neve. Again, well done to all of you as well. Well done to all of the competitors. Well, folks, hang around. We will be coming to you real soon with the results, or the final results, after if there's any official
appeals.
announcement, exactly right. And obviously we'll get to see them celebrate and get their honours from the crowd. So please be online. It means the world to more people
hang around. But I tell you what, Ian caught up with a few of these competitors earlier in the weekend, and we're going to throw and hear what they had to say. Ian, don't go away, folks. This is great. The results and the podiums coming up soon. Do you have any specific rituals or processes that you must do every competition day or in the build-up?
For rituals for a comp, I got nothing.
I really like to meditate, really focus, close your eyes, stop focusing about everything around you and focus on yourself.
I'm quite a process-oriented person. I have a process for everything. Yeah, I like to make sure I wipe my shoes at 3-minute mark, put them on, chalk up, liquid chalk, and then the last thing I do is just stand up and breathe, make sure I'm ready to go.
I always tighten my chalk bag way too tight, same with my shoes, and do the little clean them off on my legs before I climb.
I always wipe both my shoes with a towel just to make sure they're clean. When there's a minute to go, I always put a layer of liquid chalk on and then put some normal chalk on and then just dry my hands out.
Make sure I have my towel on my shoulder at all times. Make sure I'm putting that down. I guess that's the only rituals I have.
We talked about superstitions and rituals, didn't we, Joe?
We did. No, it was great to catch up with a few of those young competitors, and they were all cool cats. And we're going to catch up with a heap more of them down at the Oceanics and maybe get a bit more of a longer conversation with them. So, folks, we'll leave you with the team. They'll show you maybe some highlights, some replays until we come up with the podiums. Don't go away.
We'll be back soon.
Back soon.
Night falls, the darkness begins, creeping through the shadows within. Got nowhere to run or hide. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. I keep on fighting. Keep on searching. swear you want me to sound like everyone else around. Your fear is wearing me out. Yeah, this isn't what it's about. I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Yeah, I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
you have any specific rituals or processes that you must do every competition day or in the build-up?
For rituals for a comp, I got nothing.
I really like to meditate, really focus, close your eyes, stop focusing about everything around you and focus on yourself.
I'm quite a process-oriented person. I have a process for everything. Yeah, I like to make sure I wipe my shoes at 3-minute mark, put them on, chalk up, liquid chalk, and then the last thing I do is just stand up and breathe, make sure I'm ready to go.
I always tighten my chalk bag way too tight, same with my shoes, and do the little clean them off on my legs before I climb.
I always wipe both my shoes with a towel just to make sure they're clean. When there's a minute to go, I always put a layer of liquid chalk on and then put some normal chalk on and then just dry my hands out.
Make sure I have my towel on my shoulder at all times. Make sure I'm putting that down. I guess that's the only rituals I have.
Night falls, the darkness begins, creeping through the shadows within. Got nowhere to run or hide. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. I keep on fighting. I keep on running. I keep on searching for the light, for the light. So night falls, the darkness begins, creeping through the shadows within. Got nowhere to run or hide. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. I keep on fighting. I keep on running. I keep on searching
All right, folks. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for staying for the podiums and presentations. We're going to hand over to Phil, one of the Sports Climbing Australia board members, to do the presentations. Stick around because there's a little surprise coming at the end.
Yeah, a little bit of extra info.
You won't want to miss
very
this one.
interesting.
They're going to be
Absolutely.
announcing the spots in the Olympics, or not the Olympics, the Oceania
two surprises,
Olympic
Jess.
trials. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll
In the
chuck over to
Oceanias,
Phil.
yes.
We'll stop talking, and we'll be back real soon.
And here at the Nomad Bouldering Gym, that's the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. First off, a huge thank you to Nomad, Emma, and the team for hosting us. Big round of applause for Nomad. As you guys all know, it's a huge effort for climbing gyms to host these events, and Nomad does it very regularly, which we're very grateful. It's impossible to do these events without the walls to climb on, and it's a huge team effort from the Nomad team and a whole bunch of people. I also want to acknowledge and echo the sentiments that Emma said about the setting team at the start of the finals. Big round of applause to the setting team. Tons of work, lots of skin lost, and again, we're super grateful for their work. I want to thank our sponsors this year for this event, and that is Kilter, Snap, Grizzly Holds, and Rayline Mats. Thank you to all those sponsors. I also want to do a huge shout out to Positive Studios for putting on the live stream. I think we've seen in the last year and a bit a huge increase in the quality of our live streams, which is super awesome to be able to share our passions with everyone around the country and all over the world. It's a huge effort to put on the live stream, and we're working hard to make sure that we can put on super high quality live stream events well into the future. So big thanks and shout out to the Positive Studio guys. Thank you to everybody, and I know there's a lot of you guys in the crowd who volunteered over the past couple days. Big round of applause to all our volunteers. In particular, I want to shout out to a couple of the kind of key volunteer roles. We've got Paige as our jury president and Dave as our head judge. I also want to shout out to Mercedes, who's running around doing stuff, as well as Emily for doing tons of organizing. There's lots of opportunities in the future to volunteer and get trained to help out on these events. We need tons of volunteers to put on these events, and the more people that help out makes it easier for everybody. So I really encourage you to look out for opportunities where we train volunteers, put up your hand, learn how to judge, and help out for a couple hours at these comps. It makes everybody's life a whole lot easier, and really we do appreciate that. Just before we head into podiums, we're going to do two presentations today. So we'll have our Open A podium for the Bouldering 2023 Australian Bouldering title. Followed by that, after that, we'll also do letters of invitation to the Oceania Champion qualifying event at the end of November. And so we'll do some presentations for that. The top 6 males from the combined score from the lead selection event and this event will be getting letters, and the top 5 women from the lead selection in this event will be getting letters. We do have a couple spots for special consideration. So if you're interested in attending and competing at the Olympic qualifying event, you can submit your special consideration applications. They're due by 5 p.m. tomorrow. When you register or email with details on how to do that should have been sent to you. If you do not have that email and don't have those details, please come see myself or one of the coaching team afterwards, and we'll get you those details. We have a really tight turnaround to register people for that event, so it's due at 5 p.m. tomorrow. All right, let's get started with our men's podium. In third place from Western Australia, we've got Maxim Pare. Second place from Victoria is Campbell Harrison. And the 2023 male bouldering Australian champion is Ben Abel from New South Wales. All right, our Open A female podium in third place from the ACT is Emily Scott. In second place from New South Wales, Summer Fraser. And the female 2023 bouldering Australian champion is Maya Stasiak. All right, and I'm going to welcome up our coaching team to hand out some letters of invitation to the 2023 Olympic Oceania qualifying event. We'll start with our women's fields. Joining us will be Atako Nakamura, Judith Carroll, Roxy Perry, Emily Scott, and Maya Stasiak. All right, our 6 men qualifying through to the Olympic qualifying event is Aiden Yanev, Dylan Parks, Dylan Soyne, Sam Lavender, Ben Abel, and Campbell Harrison. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you in a couple weeks over in Melbourne for the Oceania Olympic qualifying event. Bye.
All right, there you have it, folks. We are done and dusted. The 2023 Boulder Championships all decided, folks, and even the Oceania qualifiers, those who are joining us, there was one name left off, but she's already qualified. That's Oceana McKenzie.
Absolutely, yeah, already in the books. That makes the 6 female names.
Now, from what we did get a hot tip, there is a couple of opportunities. There's 2 positions,
special
consideration, male and female. That will be decided by late tomorrow, I believe. A special consideration. So there's still a couple of spots in there.
You could creep in if you've done really well. So you keep your eyes peeled if one of your friends has done well and you think, oh, they might get in. There's 2 opportunities for a male and 2 opportunities for a female to make those teams. Like we say, it's 4 weeks away. We're excited. We're already ready to go. Phil did the podium there. Great performance by everyone, and well done to everyone who's got that Oceanic ticket. And
big shout out to all our volunteers, all of the competitors. The Nomad Bouldering Gym here. Big shout out to you, my friend, all of the team on the live stream.
Yeah, your live stream guys work
Sports
tirelessly.
Climbing Australia, and there you go, Positive Studios, the live stream team, Snap Holds, Rayline, Kilter, Grizzly Holds, Sports Climbing Australia. Well done, everyone. What a fantastic couple of days of bouldering and competing, Ian.
Yes.
We're done and dusted. We're exhausted. It's been amazing. It's been fun. Hopefully you've enjoyed the live stream, folks.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it from us. You guys take care.
See you soon. Thanks.
See
you in a month.
at the Oceanus.
Thank you very much, guys. Bye. Cheers, Jess.
Bye now, folks.
Cheers.
Adios.